Oh, look at that. Only 9 minutes late. Hey, it is the hamster. Live, 8:09 Central Time, United States of America. Last day of September already. Holy Jesus, where did this year go? I mean, think about it. It was just New Year's Eve, like, what, 9 months ago? How are you guys? Oh my God, I've got beer after I did work today. Now I can relax. Mm, 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 mm. Ah, nom, 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 nom. Let's get the. Okay. I'm alone. Tentacle. Hey, Tentacle. You're not alone anymore, sir. Lord Jeremy Hirsch is here, and Psycho is in the building. Happy Saturday night. Here we go. It's it's another day. So let's see. So I was poking through some shit on YouTube. We got Hammerhand coming up, not live, but we're gonna review his previous stream from earlier. Piers Morgan and Pearly Things and oh dear God. Oh my God, there's a woman in here who wants to be a traditional. Like, oh, the patriarchy has done seeped into her brain cells. Oh my God. What are we going to do now?
Well, divorce is certainly becoming more common, and marriages.
Oh, fat dog. Lord Jeremy Hirsch's Coors Banquet beer cracks one open. Yummy.
Itself is becoming a fierce frontier in the raging culture. On one side,
yes.
The feminist rejecting and dating concept.
Jesus, I think
on the other, so-called Tradwives, you think it binds our societies together. Well, Tradwives spend their days dutifully cooking.
I mean, God forbid. God forbid someone who chooses to do something with their life, they should be rectified. Well, that's sort of a right word.
Cleaning while their husbands go to work. Esther Williams, who's a 25-year-old Tradwife, has amassed hundreds of thousands of followers by showing off her Tradwife life online.
Oh my God, isn't she cute? Oh, doggy. Oh, yeah.
You can give up a job to be the perfect.
That'd be my kind of woman right there. Wait a minute, is that Skittles? Who's that? Is that you, Skittles? No.
Wife. So is she and others like her saving society? Or are they selling out the sisterhood?
Yeah, Psycho, I don't agree with that. So I might be for changing the voting age to back to 21 or 25, maybe. But no, I don't think it taking away women's right to vote. Nah, I don't believe that. But go on.
Joining me now is traditional wife and influencer Esther Williams. And in the studio.
Ooh. Excuse me, is that a pearl necklace?
Yeah, the social lately and YouTuber Pearl Davis. This might be the best.
Anyone want to give her? I'm sorry.
And up in the history.
There's Pearly. There's Pearly
of television for a debate of this nature. So I'm very excited. All right, Esther Williams. Let's start with you as the Tradwife. Sell it to me.
She's not hard to look at. Got to say that. She's got big hooters too, boys.
Why do you think we should all go back to having
nice smile? Oh yeah.
Tradwives.
Women are cooks, not chefs. There's the big difference, fat dog. You're right. Most of the most famous, well, obviously, they're men because the patriarchy. Clearly, it's I mean, there was Julia Child, and then there was, what was her name? Martha Stewart.
Marriages.
Martha Davis. Oh my. If you can name what band Martha Davis was in, fat dog, you win a cold, fresh beer that you can buy down at the grocery store there.
Well, I believe that.
Yeah, she's got nice hooters there. Shot of whiskey. Did you see the earlier? Look at this. Hold on.
A debate of this nature. So I'm very excited. All right, Esther Williams.
Wait a minute. Go on.
Earl Davis. This might be the best lineup in the history of television for a debate of this nature. So I'm very excited.
I mean, if you like hooters, she's got them.
Well, Tradwives spend their days dutifully cooking.
Oh my God, look at that guy. Oh my God. Oh, he's such a stud.
Cleaning while their husbands go to work. Esther Williams, who's a 25-year-old Tradwife, has amassed hundreds of thousands of followers by showing off her Tradwife life on.
Look at the titties on that hoe sound.
Line. She even gave up a job to be the perfect wife.
Sotnar's here.
So
Crumple
is
4chan.
she
Hello.
and others
Hey,
like
Crumple, what's up? Hooters. Joel Simon's here. Hello, Joel.
her saving society? Or are they selling out the sisterhood? Well, joining me now is traditional wife and influencer Esther Williams, and in the studio, the socialist author
she looks
Grace
a little.
Blakely, and
Look at
YouTuber
that.
Pearl Davis. This might be the best
There's
lineup in the
Pearly.
history of television for a debate.
No, I think Pearly, she needs to use a little eye cream or something, or she needs to go to bed earlier because she's got the bags under the eyes there, man. She's either partying hard or, maybe she's getting a lot of pull. After her show. And again, she fucking does streams all the time, so get a little eye cream there, Pearly. You don't want to get those baggies under your eyes.
Of this nature. So I'm very excited. All right, Esther Williams, let's start with you as the
Shot of Whiskey is questioning the veracity of the Hooters on Estee Williams. Is that
and
an
wife.
Estee
Sell
Williams?
it to me.
Yeah.
Why do you think we should all go back to having trad wives?
Again, there you go. Yeah, there's Piers again. And I'm going to agree with the socialist bitch coming up. Nobody's saying women should all do that. Women should do whatever they want. Some women want to be career boss bitches, break down the glass ceiling. Sure, go. If some women want to be traditional wives, they want to be stay-at-home mothers and all that, that's fine too. Except if you're a feminist. See, that's not a choice feminists should make. Simone de Beauvoir pointed that out to the fembots in the 1940s, right? So that's a no-no. That's a don't touch me there. That's my no-no square. You can't be a traditional housewife. My God, you're a failure as a woman. You need to go out and ride 100 miles a dick and not worry about them, your husband. Fuck him.
Marriages.
Why should you cook for your husband? He's your fucking oppressor. I mean, God.
Well, I believe that.
I
actually don't believe that everyone should be a traditional wife.
Exactly. Do what you want with your life. And feminism, feminists, stop ridiculing these women for doing what they want with their fucking lives. They want to be a stay-at-home mom. Let them be what they want to be. Oh, no. It seems the government doesn't like that either. You know why? Because motherhood doesn't pay taxes. Yeah. There's a lot of balls in the air on this one, boys.
I think that it is a choice. And I think it's a lovely choice if a woman wants to simply be a wife.
Stop it, Pope. I don't want to touch you in your no-no square.
And a mother. And
Super Death Turbo Shark is here. Zombro is here as well.
Enough for her. And it's a simple way of living with traditional gender roles. The
government can't tax someone who doesn't fucking work. Gets a paycheck. Stay-at-home moms fucking work all the time, 24/7. But the government can't get their hands into that pie. Gee, I wonder if the real estate people and car people and, basically anyone selling shit to people would rather have men and women on their own. I wonder if that means there's a bunch of houses with single people in it. They sell more of these houses because you go, girl, fire up your freedom torch and go smoke a dick. Oh, God. Oh. Twice as many housing units since a bunch of people are not together. I wonder if anyone has an interest in that. Who might that be? Oh, the banks and the mortgage people. Boom, binga, bam, ba, ba, boom. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But hey, the Republican Party, they're all for the family. And they're all about getting married and shit. Really? Really? Okay, then.
Balanced, and we don't have to do it all as women. I think we've proven that.
Yeah, Psycho, I agree. I think you shouldn't have to pay fucking taxes to a school district that you don't send your kids to. But wait a minute, hamster. It was set up to be that way because reason. Why not vouchers? Why not a whole different system there? If you want your kid to go to, Johnny's high school over here, which allegedly is better than, Mary's high school over here because it's a female high school. Why shouldn't you be able to take your kid and choose that? Well, because the teachers' unions don't like that. See, the old union don't enjoy that kind of thing because some schools would have to fucking close down, and they'd be held accountable for their results, like in Baltimore, where graduating high school seniors can't even do 8th grade math. It's not the teacher's fault; it's the kid's fault. Is it now? Because they're black? Is that what you're saying, racist? Is that it? Huh. Can't be held accountable for your performance if you're a teacher. Oh, no.
It's possible, but at what cost, right?
Yes.
Right. And in terms of what being a tradwife involves, what do you think it means to
Psycho, you're absolutely right. Fuck the unions for teachers. Fuck that. They'd actually probably get paid more if they didn't have that fucking union. But what do I know? I'm just a fucking engineer.
be a tradwife?
Well, to adhere to traditional gender roles. So what I mean by that is
Oh, dear God. Oh, you hate women, don't you? You hate yourself, Esty. What are you talking about?
Husband, he is the provider
Uh-huh.
of the home. He goes out, he works, and
Yes.
he knows how to protect his family if need be.
I'm gonna let this
And
play because I
the
have to go get my
wife,
fake
she's the
cigarette.
homemaker. She does the cooking, she does the cleaning, and she takes care of the home and children if there are any, and herself, of course. So it's adhering to traditional gender roles.
Okay, Grace, I'm sure you thoroughly agree with this, don't you?
Look, I mean, what Esther's just said about the fact that women should be able to choose, obviously, I completely agree. And, men should be able to choose as well. I think the feminist critique of traditional gender roles and gender ideology isn't that some people like to stay at home and others don't. It's that you shouldn't be bound to pursue a certain life based on the sex that you were born into at birth.
Right.
The one issue I do have is I know actually.
Oh, here we go again with some bullshit. Oh, God, did I miss it? I want to see the big-titted girl again. Oh, yeah.
So it's adhering to traditional gender roles.
I'd like to eat her bread. Oh.
Okay, Grace, I'm sure you thoroughly agree with this, don't you?
All right.
Look, I mean, what
He has nice hands, too. What are you, one of those hand guys? Yes, I like hands.
what Esther's just said about the fact that women should be able to choose, obviously, I completely agree. And
Yes, I know, Fat. She's a socialist.
men should be able to choose as well. I think
No, we should be able to. We don't have a choice, though. Do we? We can't marry a woman and be a stay-at-home husband. It just doesn't fucking work that way. Despite all the words written about, oh, men and women should be able to choose what they want to do with their lives, except men don't have that choice. So shut the fuck up. Anyway, go ahead.
feminist critique of traditional gender roles and gender ideology isn't that some people like to stay at home and others don't. It's that you shouldn't be bound to pursue a certain life.
Well, you're not. Now, if the socialist fembot here is saying that in 2023, the current year, almost 2024, fuck, if somehow women are bound to do a certain thing with their lives, is she out of her fucking mind? Does she not live in reality? Yes? Nobody is saying women should have to do a stay-at-home mother thing or whatever. Do what you want with your life. Now, if this person here, this whatever this person is, with those crazy eyebrows, I'm just saying, oh my God, I'd cancel him. Here, I have to sneeze. Hold on. Jesus. Whoa. I might be catching a cold anyway. So if eyebrows here thinks that's the reality, what exactly has feminism done for women for the last? I gotta sneeze again. Oh, Jesus. Wow. What exactly has feminism done for women for the last 60 or 70 years? If nothing has changed, what? Oh my God. I was going to hit the mute button, but sorry about that, guys. Oh my God, we got Master Wrench here, SC. Okay, if I can find my mute button, I'm going to mute myself for a minute. God, hold on. Hammerhand is in the building. Hammer, don't hurt him, Hammer. Don't hurt him, Hammer. Oh God, we'll get to your bit here in a minute. You didn't even talk about leisure much, at least when the. Okay, hold on. God, hold on. My goodness, that was a sneezing fit here. Oh my God. Anyway, go ahead. Talk, bitch.
On the sex that you were born into at birth. The one issue I do have is I know actually someone, a friend of mine whose sister got involved in the Tradwife movement in the US, basically. She was quite young. She got married to someone who was like, this is what we're doing. You're going to be a Tradwife.
She had no say in that at all, really. Okay, Susie Socialist.
Basically came to regret it. She felt like she'd been controlled, like her life became very small, and she couldn't get out. She couldn't escape because...
Right. She couldn't escape. Huh, okay.
You know, she'd lost all her friends, and this has become basically her entire life. And it concerns me that sometimes we see this narrative on social media that women have to be a certain way.
No, you don't have to be a certain way. That's the whole fucking concept. You can do whatever you want with your life. That's what feminism was all about. You don't have to be a stay-at-home mother. You could be a boss bitch. You could be a whore. Doesn't matter. Do what you want with your life. But here's Susie Socialist. Oh my God. On TikTok. Oh my God. No.
In order to get a husband. So you have to be this like particular model of femininity for people to love you.
Well, there are men putting up requirements these days because men are not stupid. Well, they have been for a long time. But there are men out there that say, hey, you want a piece of this, you got to do what I think you should do to help our family and me and, you know, whatever. You know, you want to have a career, go have your career, and then you don't have me. You see. Oh my God, these men are so controlling. Yeah, sure. Right.
And I think that's really sad because I don't think anyone should have to shave off any parts of themselves to be loved or to you know, find a husband or, you know, anything like that.
All right. Pearl, what do you think?
I mean, I'm saying that, yeah, SE, whatever, do what you want. But there are consequences to your actions, men and women, humans. You can go, you know, be a drug addict or you could, whatever, be a hoe. That's fine. But there are people that are going to say, that's unacceptable. I don't want you. I don't want to be with you because you were a hoe or a drug addict or a whatever. Think of something really bad. Okay. All right.
I think it's a good that we're seeing a return to traditionalism. Yeah, I think it's a good thing.
God damn.
How
I don't know.
how is the feminist movement of the last few decades? How has it gone for you? I mean, when you look at it and see how women have progressed, do you think it's been largely a force for good, or do you think, as the Tradwives do, that perhaps we've lost that sense of gender rules, for want of a better phrase, which actually work very well?
Well,
for many
I
people?
mean, we've seen families disappear. You know, I saw a study the other day that said only 25% of, I mean, this is an American stat, but American households have families. So,
no.
I guess there's positives and there's negatives,
Americans.
but it's like at what cost? You know,
What's
80.
Yeah, the parrot Pearly. No, I totally, I I get your comment, RO. Or was it? It was Dern and Iron Knuckles. Yes, Pearl is the Greta of the red pill. Yeah. She's a fucking grifter. She's just out there trying to, you know, get some cash from all of this stuff. You know, let's be honest. Pearly Things doesn't say anything new ever. Not once has any original thought emanated from her brain. It's just all what Kevin Samuel said and what Hammerhand says and what Rollo says and whatever. Nothing original ever. It's just a grift. Go on.
Like 150 years ago, the average woman had 7 kids. 85% of people were married.
I mean,
You know,
that was
and
also
now-
much
now-
higher.
And you're right, SCE. You are absolutely correct. Yeah. See, the thing is, women were freed from their whatever traditional roles as slaves in the home, being pregnant and barefoot and all that. And what did they do? They got all this freedom, and what they do? Immediately to the cock. That's what freedom means to some of these women. Oh, it means I can jump on cock, all kinds of different cock. Well, you could always jump on, yes, but the society doesn't care anymore. Yeah, that's the fucking problem, isn't it? Isn't it? There's no shame in that kind of game anymore. Because, well, it was evil and toxic patriarchy. Oh my God, religion and shit. Oh my God, the Pope. And now they're discovering, slowly but surely, there are consequences for riding 100 miles of cock. You don't get the man you really want. Because he has other options, doesn't he? Good.
For mortality,
but
and women died very young, and
yeah,
you know.
I mean, women were more depressed than ever before. We're on antidepressants.
I mean, there are a lot of
women over the age of 45.
Oh, she has no answer for that. Go ahead, socialist Susie. Whoa. Wait a minute. Hold on. Did I go all the way back? Oh no. Oh God. Now we got to start again. No, we don't have to do that.
I've been pulled
Oh, we get an
through time. It's freaking me out. I thought you said it didn't look that bad. I was lying.
Oh, fucking.
Well, divorce is certainly becoming more common, and marriage itself.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Pearl, what do you think?
I think it's. I think it's a good that we're seeing a return to traditionalism. Yeah, I think it's a good thing.
What is my body count? 12. 12.
How
I don't know.
How is the feminist movement of the last few decades? How has it gone?
I haven't had any of that stinky tuna fish sauce on my penis for the last 17 years. Yep.
And when you look at it and see how women have progressed, do you think it's been largely a force for good, or do you think, as the Tradwife
I am a hoe. Yes.
do, that perhaps we've lost that sense of
and I'm proud of my
gender rules,
wholeness,
for want of a better phrase,
I'm
which
a
actually
slut.
work very well.
Well,
for many people.
I mean, we've seen families disappear. You know, I saw a study the other day that said only 25% of, I mean, this is an American stat,
God, I
but
think it
American
was-
households have families. So
It's 2005, I think. So like 18 years. Yeah. No stinky tuna fish.
I guess there's positives and there's negatives, but it's like at
Uh-huh.
what cost, you know?
Right.
What to you?
150 years ago, the average woman had 7
150
kids,
years ago.
85% of people were married.
Uh-huh.
I mean,
You know,
there
and
was also
now-
much
now-
higher infant mortality,
but the
and
thing
women
is-
died very young, and you know.
I mean, women were more depressed than ever before. We're on
Ugh.
antidepressants.
I mean,
women
there
over
are
the
a
age
lot
of-
of
women over the age of 45 are the least happy demographic.
there are
That's
a
what I
lot
was
of,
trying to do.
I mean,
Women
there
over
are
the
a
age
lot
of-
of
women over
There are
women
a
were
lot
more
of what?
depressed than ever before. We're on
There are a lot
energy,
of-
and
The
women
thing is-
died very young, and you know.
I mean, women were more depressed than ever before. We're on antidepressants.
I mean,
women
there
over
are
the
a
age-
lot of
women.
A lot of what? Susie Socialist. A lot of what?
Over the age of 45 are the least happy demographic.
There are
So,
a lot of
the
very
issue-
for that.
Well,
I think it's
and the
important
issue
to-
you have is women like Emily Ratajkowski. You know, marriage. Again, I've said this before. Marriage isn't marriage anymore. The average marriage is 7 years. We have things like no fault divorce.
Right. It's a starter marriage, right? Is that Emily Ratajkowski or is that the? Oh, it is. Okay.
Leave if
Yeah.
you're unhappy.
But
So
what
if
does that mean? Marriage isn't marriage anymore, because
Well,
there have been
marriage-
so many
marriage used
marriages
to
over the
be-
course of history where people have been very unhappy. Either the man or the woman has been very unhappy.
Throughout the course of fucking history. What about today? Oh, well, in 1878, you know, under the Victorians, Queen Victoria, they were so, oh my God, they win. Yeah, we don't live 150 years ago, though. We live today. So tell us about now. What about today? Just curious.
Happy, and they've been forced basically to stay in a marriage. It could have been an abusive
well,
marriage. It could have been a mostly abusive
because
marriage.
was
And that
about-
would,
it
you
was
know, we
about-
have one
Maybe 150 years ago. Yes. Susie, we don't live 150 years ago. Queen Victoria's been dead for 100 and some years. Right?
life. Why would you spend it with someone who doesn't make you happy?
Marriage was about duty, and this is the problem we have with women. Like men tend to be better people than us. Yeah, they really do. They tend to.
I couldn't
No,
agree
no, no.
more.
They tend to do.
Whoa. Whoa, wait a minute.
Be better people than us. Yeah, they really do. They tend to.
I couldn't
No.
agree more.
They,
Oh, Piers. Oh, you are going to join the ranks of those getting canceled with a remark like that.
they tend to do the right thing. They
We are a
do,
much
men.
maligned species. I
I
agree.
mean, there's a reason we have phrases like a man of his.
Psycho said, did you know the Jews built the pyramids? Yeah, they're the slaves in Egypt. Yeah. I don't know if it was all Jewish people, but the slaves, whoever were slaving in Egypt 10,000 years ago. Yeah.
Word, right?
Yeah.
Not a woman of her word.
I
Because
just-
men will actually stick things out. Women, when shit gets hard, we just leave. And you're proving my point.
Now, why is that, Pearl? Why is it women can punch out anytime, hit the eject button, poof, parachute comes out. It's a safe and easy landing. Because they can. Because we've crafted the laws to make it easier for women. Because, 150 years ago. That's why.
What was your first answer?
Sonic Viper is here. Hello, Sonic. How are you?
My happiness, right?
Of course.
Like,
And Spearman is here too. Every time I see the Spearman, I think, what is it? Was it? What was that song by? God, one of those rock bands. It was Spoon Man. That'd be a pretty good internet name too. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Everyone
and the thing
deserves to
is,
be happy.
the
Everyone
family-
deserves
the
to be
family-
loved.
The family
I'm sorry. I'm Canadian.
doesn't work when it's about you. It's supposed to be about your kids.
What?
And that's the
Mhm.
that's the
It's supposed to
problem
be
in
about
modern
everyone.
No,
There's
no,
a
no,
balance and a
And-
compromise
okay,
in
do you
relationships.
think
Am
you're
I allowed
more-
to
do you-
talk now? Or
Okay,
am I allowed to respond?
go ahead.
Am I allowed to talk? Yes.
Look, I think relationships are about balance. They're about compromise. They're about knowing, understanding yourself,
I can say family court in their preference for giving everything to women, fat dog. Yes, I can.
learning to, know and understand another person. Eventually, potentially, if you want to, bring children into the world and teaching them how to do that as well. Teaching them
Right.
to balance a sense of their own identity with
Women gave us prohibition. Well, not exactly, but yeah, I get your point. I do. How'd that work out? Well, it made a lot of Italian guys from Sicily kind of rich, Oh!
the love that they have for another person. And, for example, I know
It made Joseph Kennedy rich. Yeah, the president, or the father of President John F.
an older woman, actually, who's a friend of our family,
Yeah, I know. Piers agrees. It's like, oh my God, what a cock. Oh my God, he hates women. Oh, he's an evil man.
who got divorced at about 60. She had, this lovely family. They were together.
Divorced at 60. Well, that was a bad fucking idea, wasn't it? Really? Go on.
Friend of our family who got divorced at about 60. She had, this lovely family. They were together since they were 18.
Could you imagine that? I mean, you made it to 60, and then you decide to punch out. For what could possibly be the fucking reason? Why? Well, I just really want to be alone, hamster. So,
Who got divorced at about 60. She had, this lovely family. They were together since they were 18. And she said, I got to a point after I'd stopped being a mother and, I was just kind of getting on, I realized I'd lost my sense of who I was.
Oh. Uh-huh.
And I didn't really feel like I knew who I was anymore because I'd always just been a wife and a mother. And I wanted to go out and explore that.
I wanted to go find myself. Oh my God. And 99 times out of 100, that means find some strange random cock, doesn't
And I
it?
think that's fantastic. Good for her.
What is traditionalism?
I don't know what you think traditionalism is.
I would say a
She's asking you what you think, Susie. No?
modern mentality is me before the family. I would say traditionalism.
Exactly, fat dog. I mean, why would you do that? If you made it that far, what's the point? Granny wants some strange dick? I mean, what the fuck? Jesus Christ. Oh, God.
Is the family before me.
She wants half the cash and not have to deal with the old man, probably because he's retired and he's always hanging around at home now.
Especially in women.
You're onto
And so
something.
what it's interesting you said 60-year-olds because I've interviewed 600, 700 people
Wow, really?
roughly in the past year and a half. I've done hundreds of shows interviewing people about
I need to find myself on Chad and Tyrone's cock. Yes, that's exactly. I need to find myself. Just find myself some strange dick.
relationships. And what I find is
God.
the 60-year-olds
The bass player at the bar, end of the night. Bathroom fucking.
tend to, a lot of those women led their daughters astray.
Oh, MGTOW Munger, you might be right. My guess would be he was about ready to retire. And it's like, I don't want to put up with his fucking shit. I'm punching out. I'm still going to get half the cash. So fuck it.
You know, there's a reason we're in this mess, right? A lot of those women had the wrong mentality when it came to marriage and had exactly the mentality that you're talking about.
Which is the one to prioritize balancing one's own sense of identity with compromise.
Sense of identity, yeah. Balancing my own need for random cock.
It's myself before the marriage.
Exactly, psycho. I never had a glory hole moment, and I'm 60 years old, and Granny wants to fuck one. Oh yeah.
But that's again,
and it's really
maybe she wants a little bit of that BBC action. I never had me a black man. I want some of that big cock action. Granny, what the fuck are you talking about?
It's unfortunate because I would say the women.
And the shame is that there's some fucking simp out there that'll make her happy. It's like, oh my God, it's a 60-year-old grandma. No.
Our generation really are suffering because of the advice of the women of the past.
There's an interesting point here, right? Which is that we do live in a very individualistic society.
Yeah, Pearly Things is an infiltrator. Kevin Killjoy is here. Can't say what she says here. Yeah, she's just parroting bullshit. She doesn't know what she's talking about. She's completely clueless. She just, well, I heard this, so it must be right.
And we're all told.
It gets me clicks.
Actually, I think a lot of the time in our relationships as well, you have to be a certain way if you want to receive love. You have to abide by these norms. Yeah. You have to be a certain level of attractiveness.
She almost said, you have to have. I fucked it up again, didn't I? Well, you get the point. Anyway, let's see what Hammer has to say. Go ahead, Hamma. Hamma. Don't hurt him, Hamma.
Hurt him, Hamma!
Oh no. Michael says, I'd hook up with a 60-year-old Asian. She'll respect me swallowing and then cook me breakfast in the morning. Okay. Yeah, tactical insider. Grandma, let me take the dentures out, Sonny. Bring a gallon of that Astro Lube shit, because we're going to need it. Oh, look at Hammer. Oh, that was from the old truck driving days. Yeah. D-Man is here. Monk Fu. Monk Fu and fuck you. Bad Santa, exactly. Yeah, it is coming up on Hammer Claws season. So you'll see my avatar now is the wow. It's Santa Hammer. It's Santa. So. Oh. Monk Fu. Oh, Monk Fu. Oh. It's like Kung Fu, but with a big hairy beard.
Good people.
Hammer.
How you doing out there in TV land? It's good to see y'all, man. It's always good to see y'all.
Oh, you're so pretty.
I'll never, ever, ever say that it's not. Got a treat for y'all tonight.
You know what? What I got to do is get Hammer. I got to get him a real Santa Claus hat. You know, I mean, Undead Chronic says he's trying to get Hammer to put a plunger on his head. No. We don't want to plunge your head. We want to put a Santa hat on your head. It's only appropriate.
This is effectively going to be the Sunday sermon on a Saturday.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Why are we having a Sunday with him?
I'll retitle it so that you can find it down the road if you choose to, if you want to, if you need to. So that you know what's up. Tomorrow.
Yeah, the Santa plunger hat. That's what that's it.
Yes, it's confirmed. Big Daddy's going back to work.
What? You're going to go drive truck again there, Ham? All right, man. Good. Maybe you could do like a Brandon Trueblood and install a video camera in your truck and give us miles and miles of smiles as you're driving down the road. It'd be grand, fantastic. Oh, yeah.
Going to go out there and make some money.
Oh, yeah, baby. All right. Well, good luck, man. Good.
Got to start pulling in some extra cash so that we can get this book done.
Casherino.
That's the only reason I'm headed back out there, man. It's because I know that I can make the money necessary in 6-7 months. I know I can do that. I have no problem getting out there and putting in the effort when I'm asking y'all to put in a little bit of effort.
Drive that truck.
And you're doing that.
Drive that truck.
So I have to do that, of course. of course.
All right.
First thing I want to say.
Oh, wait. Am I
If
not
you like
sharing?
the ass ripping tune,
I'm not sharing. Oh my! Why didn't you guys tell me that? Wait a minute. Hold on. It says I'm sharing, but I don't see it on the screen. Oh, there it is. Oh, okay.
in the countdown,
Whoa.
that is done by one Jeffrey Paul, the axe wielding maniac, and he's on YouTube.
Yeah, yeah. Bidenomics is yeah. You know, gas is only $3.75, $3.95 a gallon here in Missouri. Illinois, it's 25% more. But the beer is still the same price. I guess they want to numb us with their soma. Go read a book.
And you can find him and his channel on YouTube.
I'm sharing Hammerhand, dear Grinch. I can see it now. I was just looking at my window. I couldn't see it. And then, oh, there it is. Here he is. Yep.
Under Jeffrey Paul. Go and spend 99 cents and get that tune. It's called Hammer and Anvil. He just released an album. Help that man out. Put a little bit of change in his pockets. Don't put nothing over here today. You ain't got to. Put it on him. Help him out. Help him out. That man.
I give the guy a buck. I mean, come on. You know, he does a good job. Good music.
And works his ass off.
Yeah.
I can't.
MGTOW Monger, gas in California is a lot more. Yeah. $6.50 a gallon in California. Jesus. Holy crap.
I'm not going to say I've heard every significant guitar piece ever, but Jeffrey Paul can play with anybody out there right now.
Even the hamster. He can play with me if he wants. Kevin Killjoy's drinking Miller Lite. Okay, well, good for you.
In the good way, not the perverted way.
I actually pulled out the old guitar earlier today, and I was in a mood. I don't know what the hell got into me, but I recorded "Miss You" by the Rolling Stones. You know, that da 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 da, the kind of disco one. I just, hey, I'm old, man. You know, Yingy Malsteam. Nah, probably not. But you know, this Paul guy is pretty good.
Thank you, Wrenches, for being here, taking care of business in that chat. Sometimes it gets a little rowdy. Thank you, Master Wrenches.
Yeah, for now, Mr. Killjoy, cost of living is cheaper in West Virginia. For now, until the rich people figure out it's cheaper to buy land there, and then they're going to fuck it up just like they did my beloved state of Colorado and the Dakotas and fucking everywhere else. Those scumbags from California invade.
For overseeing your young studies. Teach them well in the art of wrench.
Wrench, yes.
And they will cometh forth and beam thee on thy skull with pure vanadium.
And if you're really a special wrench like SCE, he's got unobtainium on his wrench.
Let me take care of some of your comments real quick, man. Jawara D. King, man. Stop it. Time. Well, we don't want to stop. We don't want to stop now.
You got any
Let's
eggs?
Keep it going. Zendin first.
Boom.
It's the top Grigga. Hammer. No. I'm Grigga adjacent.
Oh, no. Yeah.
You know who the top Grigga is.
Who?
Sotanar Punyeti at Rusty Rivers. How's it going? Pixels, man, going their
Rusty
own way
Rivers?
with 25 posts.
Rusty Rivers, you were in Hammer Stream, you son of a...
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you. What's up, boys?
What's up,
just
boys?
chilling. Just chilling. I got a treat for y'all tonight.
Goodie.
There's been this outburst from tradcons, fake conservatives, all of the holes out there that say that they're not lesbians.
The holes out there. Yes, SE, unobtainium. Only you have it, Master Wrench.
All of them. Everybody that is not multicolored freak flag waver is on your ass. You, that guy right there, talking shit. That's all right, man. We'll get it fixed. I got a treat for you. Red Scout, man. Well, all things are.
Jack is here. You got your wrench now, you bastard. I had to go do that just special for you. Good to see you.
On the turn. I suppose. Red Scout again, man. Christ is Lord. I know.
Yep.
I know. Raven, Viper, and Frost, Blocks and Bricks, Gamer, man.
I mean, SCE, wasn't that the in Avatar? That was the thing that the evil, Earth people were trying to get this unobtainium from the Avatar people. It's an engineering joke. Just ask Fat Dog. Oh yeah, we can do that. We just need some unobtainium. That's all. Yeah.
Man, less beans smell like tuna.
Tuna fish.
Unfortunately, I know that too.
RO, you don't have a wrench? Oh. Well, I'm not on the...
Watch them nostrils flare, boy, they get stuck out there.
Yeah.
Oh, man, that bitch can smell the moon. Disgusting. Rusty Rivers, man. Feral Poon Yeety. Oh, you ain't never seen it when it's baking bread, have you?
Oh, God. Oh, no.
Oh,
oh no. Making bread or making cottage cheese.
Oh, it's giving me some problems right there. No, I don't like it at all.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Well,
I don't like it. I don't like it.
No. Get down.
Chubbs VS or versus. What's a less?
I mean, she pulls off her underwear and there's there's a loaf of bread. It's oh God, no.
Bean. I'm gonna let you work that one out, Chubbs.
Oh.
You'll figure it out.
The bean liquor.
Somebody in the chat help that man out.
Look that
bean. Mike Stroud. No eggs. Ain't no eggs. We ain't got no eggs. No Timothy
eggs.
So-called man hammering on the. I can't say that on here. You know that.
Oh,
you know that.
Somebody's trying to
can't
be
say
bad.
that on here. He's trying to come after me. You trying to get my channel deleted, bro? Come on now. Dutch back.
Psycho. I don't know if it's unobtainium or a MacGuffin. I something. Something like that.
Bastard 23.
What was that shit that they had in? Was it Black Panther? Was it vibranium? Was their special deal? I don't know. It's got a something. Lithium crystals or something. Who knows?
I can catch as a Dutchman. It's about 12 a.m. here. Man, I'm glad that you're in the house. You wouldn't by chance be a Max Verstappen fan.
MGTOW Cowboy, how you guys doing? How are you doing, MGTOW? What's up? We're just chilling with the Hammer, who apparently is going to go back to driving a truck around. Oh my God, he's got 18 wheels, just begging him to go drive it around. Okay.
Would you? Everybody in Dutchland is. Not Deutschland, Dutchland. Successful endeavors. Frost, Vicious. Both wrenched up. Outstanding. My man. Line of MGTOW.
LOM.
Plenty.
Yep.
We're going to. I'm going to show you guys a couple of things that I took some time to round up. And I want one big thank you to the Ginger Hamster. Whoa. The Orange Assassin.
What? What did I do?
For previewing one of these.
Oh, yeah.
And I felt like I had something to add to it. So
I just didn't know I was going to get mentioned in the stream. Oh my God, Hammer. Thank you, man. You're something special.
Doing one of these. Listen. Ginger Hamster. The Orange Assassin.
Yep. Oh.
For previewing one of these. And I felt like I had something to add to it. So
Leisha Miller, the lawyer, the feminist lawyer.
Yeah.
Well, thanks, Hammer, for the shout out. Thanks. I am the Ginger Assassin. That's correct.
But before I get into this, let me go check in on MGTOW TV, man. James, 1225, another surprise. Drive on hard, Hammerhand. Sir, thank you very much. We got a couple of y'all over here. We got about 6 of y'all over here on MGTOW TV. And check out Rumble here. Mr.
That was chunky.
Pliskin.
Snaky.
Call him Snake.
Snake. Yes.
Griggas. Yes. Grigga adjacent. Grigga adjacent.
Yeah.
And that's I have to keep my autonomy.
I am fully gray. Psycho. Yes. Except for the beard, once in a while it gets a little bit of ginger vibe going on. But for the most part, I'm an old fucking fat guy at this point, all gray and ugly.
The war band is tightly controlled. I fly off a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit.
A little bit.
So yeah, adjacent, sir.
Bit.
Mr. Alien 117. Fuck YouTube. I can say that here. Mephisto Xerxes, man, those Daily Wire Muppets can go F themselves.
Ooh.
Bro, you just hit so close to one of my clips.
Damn it.
I'll show it to you in a minute.
All right.
Just a minute. The time is near. Yo. What's up, man? Tater salad. Hard.
They call me Tater Salad.
Hammer.
That's right.
My goodness. Guys.
I love that shit. What was that guy's name? Ron something? They call me Tater Salad. They call me Tater Salad for sure. There can be only one. Only one. I got to get a fucking snot rag here. My nose.
Damn suicidal. Excuse me. Gangrel 44 with 20 pieces, man.
20
I'll
pieces.
be damned to hell if I'm going to have a sexual, deviant lecture me on being a man. You're a good man.
Yes. Original Australian is here. LMOO. I'm literally watching Hammerhand while watching. The Ginger Ninja watching Hammerhand. Yes.
You're a good man. You know why? Because you have boundaries.
And I even got a call out. A shout out.
Every man should have boundaries. Big fucking walls built up.
Ron White.
So these perverts, degenerates, these fuckbags that debauch everything.
I mean, clearly a racist. You know, if his name is Ron White. I mean, come on. Come on. He's got the fucking hoods. You know what's going on with that guy.
You can keep them out. You don't need them corrupting your soul.
Oh, yeah. Hammer, I only got like a 12-pack of beer here. You know,
I'm totally at a fucking loss.
There we go.
Petrol Ron 6 with 300 pieces.
Psycho is a degenerate. I enjoy my life. Oh, good for you. Yeah.
For the book fun, bust out the no eggs theme. Hold on, son.
Oh, here we go.
You've got a whole fucking reel of shit coming to you.
Yes. Here we go. Bust it.
You out of your mind. 300 pieces,
300 pieces. Holy shit.
You know, this man's working overtime on keeping it away from them. And let me... Two times. Oh, man.
300 fucking pieces. Holy shit. Dude, that's amazing. You sure you need to go drive a truck? Just fucking keep doing this. You get that money flowing in, brother. That's what I'm saying. No eggs, empty egg cartons. Got no eggs, no eggs, no eggs.
You're getting the super extra long no eggs.
No eggs.
Oh,
empty egg carton. You don't have any eggs. No eggs. Empty egg carton. You don't have any eggs.
You see Pearly up there? Yeah.
No eggs. Empty egg carton. You don't have any eggs. No eggs.
Is that Britney Spears eating the cock there, or what's going on?
Empty egg carton. You don't have any eggs.
This is fucking ridiculous. It's so absurd. I don't know what to say.
The uncircumcised edition, Mr. Oh, the link is in the description. So if you want to go see Hammerhand's uncut, uncircumcised content, that's where you go.
I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. Hey, you know where it goes, man. It goes right to the fucking fund. It goes right to the creation of all of these characters.
Yeah, I mean, Dak, was that Britney Spears, the skanky bitch eating a hot dog? Was that who that was?
Let me.
No eggs. Empty egg carton. You don't have any.
I think it was. Hold on.
Oh man, You're getting the super extra long no eggs.
Cat Timph is infertile. I don't know.
No eggs. No eggs.
Well, Cat's kind of cute. Yeah. I'd probably. She just did a show in St. Louis. I don't know what kind of show, but the.
You don't have any eggs. No eggs. No empty egg carton. You don't have any eggs. No eggs.
I mean that. Oh, is that Lauren Southern? It is.
Empty egg carton. You don't have any eggs. No.
Yeah, that's Britney Spears eating something she's probably used to. Eating sausage-like items in her
eggs. No empty egg carton.
Kevin, I wouldn't do her with yours, buddy. No.
You don't have any.
Not today. Maybe when 18, 19, when she was younger. Yeah, maybe. Not today. Ooh, she's a fucking mental case. No, danger. No.
This is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, I think Lauren got married. Psycho. I think she has at least one child, maybe more. So at least she popped one of her eggs and made it into a baby. A baby.
Ridiculous. It's so absurd. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. Hey, you know where it goes, man. It goes right to the fucking fund. It goes right to the creation of all of these characters that will eventually go into this book.
And it's costing a lot of money because, the artist has to really touch up the hamster drawing in no, there's no hamster in this one. Okay. Hey,
look right behind me. Look what effort accomplishes. I ain't saying it's the
that's Tara Reid, huh? Really? Okay.
Greatest shit in the world. I'm not. I
mean, there's videos out with what's her name? Britney Spears. Swinging knives around and shit like a ninja and whatever. I don't know. I think there's a little something gone wrong upstairs. It's a little bit.
Look at it. 2 campaigns in less than a year, $6 million.
Whoa!
Because they put the effort in.
Whoa!
That's what y'all are doing right now. Putting the effort in. I've had a couple of shirts made. I cannot wait to debut them. Now, they probably will change if I take them to production, mass production.
Psycho says Lauren's husband was a Fed and divorced her for getting a better career. He's a piece of shit. Oh, okay. I don't know anything about it. I know she had a baby, got married, and then I think there was a divorce. I don't know what the hell happened, but I wish him well. I mean, that sucks for anybody to get a divorce. It's a bad deal.
Change a little bit, not a lot, because some of this is still real raw art.
Just not in my no square, SCE. Stop it, Mr. Red. Stop it.
But goodness gracious, 300 pieces. That's I don't know. You know what I'm trying to say. I don't know how to act for something like that.
Hey, if it's too much for you, go ahead and send about 150 pieses over here. I'll take care of it. Not a problem.
It's fucking crazy. Crazy to me. 219 sets of eyeballs over here on the Rumble Dumble. And evidently a couple of bank robbers. I'm just saying. Good God Almighty. Mephisto Xerxes, man, 182 sets of eyeballs. Well, we got a few more than that. Don't shortchange us now. Desert Dweller 1 with 5 pieces.
Psycho, I agree. Yeah, if that was the case, yeah, that's not good.
And my man didn't say shit, nothing.
Chunky. Huh. Yeah, I could taste breakfast there. Woo. Okay.
You're going to be the beneficiary of the prior donator. I'm feeling generous.
Yeah, it's always the kids that suffer the most in a divorce, I mean, yeah, as you say, if it's just the two adults, they split up, it sucks, but okay. Go ride the carousel, babe. But yeah, the kids are just, that fucks kids up. They're just not right. I mean, I've been there. I was one of those kids, and clearly you can see I'm funked up. My stonks. Oh yeah.
All right, man. We're at the bottom over there. The time is near 1, man. That's Slur.
Results oriented. Hamster, this was a long stream. You gonna hang? Yeah, I'm gonna hang. Is it a long stream? It's only been an hour. Is that too much for you? I'm so sorry. You bastard. Joel Syme, was the breakfast good? Nah. What the hell did I have for breakfast? I didn't have breakfast this morning. What I did was I did a stream and then I had to do some work. And then I got hungry. And so I had a quarter pounder with cheese. So I guess I'm tasting lunch, not really breakfast.
Bent over eating a hot dog on the no eggs theme is fucking disgusting.
Disgusting.
You know, my son saw me making that placard, and he said,
"Ocean hedonist." This wouldn't be Island Hermit, would it? Wouldn't it?
Why is she sitting like that?
Excuse me, psycho. I did not have any cock this morning.
And I said, son, that's just the way that women who are corrupted mentally act. They try to act.
Was it a long stream, Aro? It says only 34 minutes here, so there must be more to it. We might have to, Roger, we might have to go investigate, see if there's more to it. Because I think he skipped the lesbian in this little clip here.
Act like you. They think that they've got 3 pounds of dick and balls between their legs.
Don't you care about me?
They're advertising while they're eating a hot dog. You feel me? And he's like, yeah, that's disgusting. And I said, yes, sir. It is disgusting. It's fucking filthy. Well, let's get back over here, man. Good God Almighty.
Yeah, shot of whiskey. I understand. I was there too. Wasn't 2. I was 6. So no, I'm with you.
Before we go any farther, let me play you the first piece here.
6 or 7.
So that you can see who all of the usual suspects are.
Michel Guevara from France. I had spaghetti bolognese for breakfast. Yum. Most of his stream was on Rumble? Rumble, okay. All right.
Ain't nobody talking about anybody else but you.
Pizza for breakfast is probably the most healthy breakfast you could have. You know, especially if you leave the pizza out on the counter. So it develops that funk from leave it sit all on and then it's funky. Yeah, it's the best. It's the best.
Treat the human body is just completely different. And pretending that if you caught your wife looking at pornography, that would be in any way similar to a wife catching her husband looking at pornography is just ignorant. You're ignoring a major mechanism of evolutionary biology, which is that men are driven by the visual toward the objective.
Nothing like pizza, you know, you leave out on the counter and it gets that funky funk. The funky going on. Oh yeah, moist. Yes, my pizza is moist with funkiness. I like it. I'm going to let Ben play and go get some beer.
Objectification of women as sex objects, and women are just not driven in exactly the same way that men are, which is why the vast majority of consumers of pornography are men. The difference in how men...
Did you hear that, ignorant motherfucker? He's supposed to be smart. Did you hear that? Hold on. I'm going to play it again. Hold on. Let me play it one more time so that your ears can bleed.
And treat the human body is just completely different. And pretending that if you caught your wife looking at pornography, that would be in any way similar to a wife catching her husband looking at pornography is just ignorant. You're ignoring a major mechanism of evolutionary biology, which is that men are driven by the visual toward the objectification of women as sex objects, and women are just not driven in exactly the same way that men are, which is why the vast majority of consumers of pornography are men.
What he is saying in a really fast way is women, you
super turbo death shark said I made a buffalo chicken pizza last night. Picked at it all day. Oh, you know what I did the other night? I made you know, I got some Chinese style food from down the street. It's pretty good. But you know, they give you all this rice. You know, what are you gonna do with it, right? So I put it in the oven with some chicken, some vegetables, broccoli, and you know, some seasoning. Oh my God. That was delicious. Just regular old white rice, you know, you put some seasonings on there with some chicken. Jesus. That was fantastic. Anyway, go ahead.
Use porn for something other than self-gratification.
Bolognese is a sauce. I know. I know.
You, when you do it, it's disgusting, weird, and it warps your
disgusting,
perception of
yes.
reality. When they do it,
Mm.
it's because you're not doing something that they want you to do. Don't ever think that Ben Shapiro is your fucking friend.
Now, you guys are familiar with Rumble. If one of you lovely people can go find the part on Rumble where Hammerhand is roasting the Leisha Miller lawyer, that would be fantastic, because that's kind of what I was hoping for. Because I roasted her a couple times, and I bet Hammer just fucking rips her apart. If you can find it and post a link in the chat, we will go to Rumble, and we'll see what Hamma has to say.
Shapiro is not your friend.
Mm.
The people at the Daily Wire, Andrew Klavan, Matt Walsh. Who's that other motherfucker? Can't remember his name. Kevin
Knowles.
Klein. No, it ain't
Knowles.
Kevin Klein.
Michael Knowles, yeah.
I can't remember his fucking name.
Michael
Brett
Knowles.
Cooper. Anybody that works there at the Daily Wire. They ain't your friends. They're pushing an agenda. What does their agenda need? Hold on, I'm waiting. What does their agenda need, gentlemen? What do they need from you?
Money. Shekels.
They need you to be available.
Cash.
For disposability.
Oh, yeah, that part. Yeah.
They need you to want to be disposable and not care about it.
Yep.
They ain't your friends, folks. They ain't your friends.
You will find display.
I mean, the funny thing with what's his name, Matt Walsh, is one day he's like super cuck. Oh, you should get married despite the risk. Fuck it, be a man and all that. And then the next day he comes out with a video that says feminism sucks and all this other shit. He's kind of all over the place. So I'm not sure how to. Maybe that's kind of part of his deal. You never know, right? You're mixing it up. One day you're a feminist, the next day you're not, etc. Oh, they need more taxpayers, of course. Yeah. Part of the reason why they wanted to split the family up, get women out in the workforce, so everybody pays taxes, everybody has to buy their own house or apartment, everybody has to buy their own car. Let's not lose sight of that, guys. Let's not lose sight of that.
Oh, sorry. Various weapons used for...
That's how.
Wait a minute. If we tell women they're oppressed, we're going to get twice as many sales. Fucking A, man. Let's sign up for that. Says Bubba, the fat guy selling used cars down in Mississippi.
I fantasize about fucking Ben Shapiro up. Sometimes, not all the time. Sometimes he says some pretty smart shit.
Shot of whiskey, I agree. You know, Brett Cute, I mean, she's a young woman. I mean, she's certainly not stupid. You know, nothing like that. Her voice, though, is fucking annoying. I just... No. No thanks. No thank you.
But sometimes I just want to shove his head into a glass wall.
Ooh.
Fuck him.
Ooh.
I'm just saying.
Ooh.
Holy motherfucker. 300 fucking pieces, bro.
Whoa.
I'm still stunned.
I am too.
And shocked and dismayed.
Fucking
ridiculous. Let me get that one.
You fucking buying lunch, Hammer? What the fuck? 300 pieces, Jesus.
What? No, I'm going to keep that there for when we get switched over. About 6 minutes now, we're going to go ahead and switch over. Garrett Grant with 2.
Hey, Dak, could you go to Rumble and find the link to Hammer stream over there and post it, since you're now a wrench? If you wouldn't mind. Thank you.
Pieces, man. And he don't say nothing.
She's cute, kind of. She's all right. She's tall.
There's a legion of cocky motherfuckers in this chat. That's okay.
Cocky motherfucker.
That's good.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. That's good. D-Man, 50 man, 300 pieces.
Our
man, hit them
here.
Fonzies. Hey.
D-Man, you 300 pieces? Fuck me. I got to open up my freaking whatever, super chats. $300. All right. Fonzie's in the building. I like it.
You know what the Fonzies are, man? It's engagement. It's all about engagement. Like, share, subscribe. If you don't like the content, well, tell me that you don't like it. It really don't matter to me, but
I am playing the video. What?
You can at least put it down there. Engage with the channel. You're on it. You might as well engage.
Jesus, God, all right.
379 sets of eyeballs here. Michael Knowles, the king of town. Michael Knowles and Ben Shapiro won't accept my invitation to a handicap fight against me.
Let's see if I can. What's it going to do?
I don't think I'm going to comment on that.
Going to do?
Blocks and Bricks Gamer, man. Hammer, I like your videos about the comics.
Okay,
very interesting. The Proteus files.
Hold on.
Yes, sir. The Proteus files are going to be necessary. Necessary for you to get background information on this book, the story, the characters, etc. If you want a more complete picture. Now, if you don't want a more complete picture, you don't have to watch them.
Hold on.
I try to keep them about 4 or 5 minutes. I make them interesting. At least I think that they're interesting.
See if I can find the fucking chat.
And they relate directly to the project that I'm writing right now. Prodigy, New Age. You've seen some of the art. It's spectacular. Rob's working on a piece right now. My other fella that I simply just, God, I want to tell you who it is. I can't tell you who it is. He's working on 3 pieces right now, and there will be more to come from both of them. I'm sorry that it's such a slow plodding process, but these guys have other things to do as well. And once I get the okay from the second guy to say who he is and who he is working with, you will understand just how big it is.
Roughly.
I'm not trying to pump it up to be some galactic
level bullshit. Share this tab instead. All right, let's go to Rumble. Let's see what happens here. All right, this is the long form version of the
No, that's fine. See, that's just do me a favor. Don't show any images. You know, I'll share the one or so. Great. And then one a little bit on the last stream, I believe. So yeah, just don't share the image.
Now, this is the Rumble version, so I expect Hammerhand is going to shoot some fireworks.
But yeah, man, you can talk about it all you want. I have no issue.
Thank you, SCE Master Wrench. Got the link.
That's fine.
Thank you.
That's fine. I appreciate you. You are willing to do that. All right, let's check the shout out, man.
Let's get to the bean flicker. Where's she?
Fuck it. We're gonna go back to it.
Yes, they certainly do. That's the solution.
I'm in a state of exuberance that we have a president who rates women on.
All right, this fucking dirtbag made a video just a couple of days, about 10 days ago. James Von Maxwell did a nice little preview, an evaluation.
Thank you,
if you will.
Yes.
And I felt like I had something to add to it. I want you to pay close attention to the imagery associated with the words, the quotes associated with the imagery.
Yes, sir.
Right now, you can see Roosh V, alt-right blogger, PUA. And how long ago was this quote? Long time ago.
At least 7 years ago. Yep.
And her video came out, what, about 10 days ago?
Yep.
Roosh V is what does he say he is now? A devout Christian? I don't think you can be really devout after getting fucking eaten alive on old Dr. Phil and having your whole fucking brand destroyed because you were stupid enough to think that the mainstream apparatus was going to give you a mic that worked.
Was that Roosh or was that a Rollo Hammer? I think it was Rollo that went on Dr. Phil. I don't know about Roosh. Roosh has always been kind of a pickup artist douchebag, but
stupid.
A 1 to 10 scale in the same way that we do, and evaluates women by their appearance and feminine attitude. We may have to institute a new feature called Would Trump Bang to signify the importance of feminine beauty ideals.
I don't see anything really wrong with the idea that women are rated, because women rate men
all the time.
Now, this lesbian might tell you otherwise. But we all know that she's a lying sack of shit, don't we?
Yeah,
of course we do.
Pretty much.
Of course we do.
Yep.
Let's get back to it.
Trump embodies red pill thinking into every fiber of his being. It's important that we support him.
You saw that it was anonymous Redditor, right? I don't take
I wonder what his name is. Oh, his name is Anonymous, is it? Oh my God.
Counts and say, this is everybody, y'all. And look at all the billions of fellers that are saying this is saying. No. It's some fucking anon, some edgelord. And if you can't put a name, a face, or a date to it, if you can't nail it down to an account that exists, then fuck you. I'm dismissing your shit out of hand.
Trump might be one of our last hopes to overthrow the current system and banish the liar forever. More importantly, he's the embodiment of everything masculinely reflect him.
God.
We are taking our manhood back. No more slaves. Freedom for all.
Right.
Does anybody see anything really wrong with this statement?
Nope. Not really.
Anybody? Anybody see anything wrong with that statement?
The fembots do, of course. Because Trump is evil. He's Hitler. He's Nazis and shit.
It's a little hyperbolic, but
a little bit, yeah, probably.
I don't see anything wrong with that statement.
Nope.
You have to understand that the people that make videos like this bitch in particular, she's making everything that she does comes from her point of view. It comes from the leftist.
Uh-oh. Jeff Holiday got divorced, really, from Memory Holiday. Well, okay. That's terrible for them.
Quagmire.
Actually, it might be the best thing Jeff Holiday ever did. Just saying.
That the culture is in. It comes from the lesbian culture where she lives, where she bathes in it, marinates in it.
Uh-oh.
So, of course, it's going to come across as fucking warped.
Here we go.
And tainted.
Here we go.
And the second did any one of you stand up and say, I don't think that's right. Misogynist! You hate facts! Why do you want to secretly fuck kids?
Oh, okay. Now we know why we're on Rumble. Oh, God. Well, here comes Susan to kill me. Anyway, Memory Holiday was kind of cute, actually. So, oh, well. Sorry about that, Jeff. That sucks.
This is the way that they do business, gentlemen. I'm sorry to tell you that. But unless you have a strong constitution and the will to stand in the face of this shit and tell them to go fuck themselves, you're going to be in for it. Or you could disappear. You could do that. They're going to find you.
Oh yeah. She's definitely she's a leftist. Yeah, radical leftist, radical fembot. Yeah, this Leisha person. We'll eventually get to her here. Maybe
they're going to find you.
All right.
So I made my choice.
Yeah.
No disappearing for Big Daddy.
Big Daddy.
Since the dawn of the internet.
Look at this motherfucking hobgoblin. Holy dog shit.
Oh God.
And just a little extra.
You make me want to vomit.
God damn.
It has been a place for people from all fringes of society to come together and find community in their shared.
I mean, the funny thing is she's using images from Netscape and from 2000. So I don't know if that's a thing or not, but
when those shared beliefs.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, there's a bunch of Nazis. There you go. Right there.
Do you see random pictures of things that they consider to be terrible, right?
Yeah.
I'll put it back up there for you and we can analyze it, but you've also got to listen to what she's saying. She's saying blah, 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 terror, 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 hate, misogynist, misogynist, misogynist. And then showing the imagery.
Probably Windows 3.1 psycho. Yeah, that was probably Windows 95. But yeah, that was, well, that's what the fembots have to do. They have to go back in time because there's nothing contemporary today that's anything like what they imagine is happening. It's the way these people work. You know, same to some degree with, you know, the black activists. Oh my God, black people are still slaves. No, no, no. You haven't been slaves since 1865. So stop it.
That you have been indoctrinated to believe is hatred. There's no such thing.
I mean, look at those tiki torches coming. They're coming. I know they are.
There's no such thing as hate speech. Anything that comes out of my mouth except bacteria or blood is not hate speech.
And your stanky breath, you evil man.
You understand, gentlemen?
Yeah.
All speech is protected. All speech is protected. Plain and simple. I don't give a fuck about the constitutionality of it. God-given protection. If you cannot speak freely, if you cannot enunciate a thought, regardless of what people think about it, you are not free. I hope that you guys understand that. Anybody?
Yeah. You're right, Turbo Death Shark. Yeah. Oh, look at the creases in the flag. As if they just unwrapped it from a package sent to them by the glowies. What?
Anybody have a problem with that?
I mean, look at these evil people. Oh my God.
NASTAP.
I mean, they're all in the same outfit and everything. Khakis and fucking tennis shoes and shit. Oh,
that NASTAP flag there. Those
hate speech is just a tool the left loves to impose tyranny. Yeah. Most certainly. Most certainly it is. Because they don't like this country. They don't like the Constitution. They only like the parts of it that they like. The rest of it, fuck that. Second Amendment, fuck you. You don't need a gun. Why? Just call the police. And at the same time, let's defund the police. You see what's going on here? I mean, it's not that hard to look at, really.
Confederate flags there. That's part of your history.
Yes, sir. Thank you, SC. Yes. Go on.
You like it or not? Stop listening to these brain dead fucking zombies. Start doing a little bit of actual work and research and trying to understand what your actual past is.
Oh my God, though, that would be work. I'd have to like Google it and shit. I'm just too busy to do that because I'm on TikTok and Instagram. I got to get my gram up. I just had a meal over at Five Guys. I got to show the burger. It's disgusting. Pixels going their own way. Hamma's still cooking. Oh, yeah.
Are violent and create a tribal-like focus on
whole bunch of white guys in these photos. These
look at those tiki torches everywhere.
Stock photos from Almay that this bitch is using. It's even with tiki torches too, man.
I got it. Yeah,
identity and power. Those online communities grow.
Well, you see, these Nazis just didn't want to be eaten by mosquitoes, so they had these tiki torches. What's the matter with you?
Like wildfire, and eventually escape the confines of the digital world.
Oh man, there it is. J6. Oh, it's the day that democracy died, and not one of them motherfuckers brought a gun.
See, here's the deal, though. As I talked about earlier today, Michael Moore had a documentary, Fahrenheit 9/11, where he goes into great detail about exactly what happened during the Bush-Gore election in 2000. The tens of thousands of angry Democrats who arrived on the mall in Washington, D.C. protesting. Nobody says a fucking word about that, of course, because that's different. Because George W. Bush was one of ours after all, wasn't he? Huh, Bubba? Wasn't he?
Shut the fuck up.
And create real consequences that can end in violence, death, and even insurrection.
Hey, somebody did die there. It wasn't cops.
It wasn't the cops.
It wasn't Capitol Police. It wasn't even people on the grounds. It was Ashley Babbitt.
Yep.
Who was shot point blank in the fucking neck. Have you heard anybody mention Ashley Babbitt's name that sits in the House?
Nope. Not a fucking word.
That sits in the Senate.
Nope.
I haven't heard it.
And we did the video where she literally was pushing. I mean, she's just being stupid. Let's agree with that, right? The people who went into the Capitol started tearing shit up. They were being fucking stupid, right? And some of them are being held accountable for the crime that they did. This woman was in there with just the rest of the crowd, and this fucking guy pulls out the gun, shoots her right in the fucking head. For what? Was she trying to attack some? No. She was there with the crowd. She was murdered. Unlawfully. Anyone held accountable? Nope. Come on now.
I haven't heard it.
One fast act, they let them in. Yes. Yes, they did. She was stuck in a window in another room. Yeah. Yep. And some federale pulled out his fucking revolver or whatever, his gun, killed her. I watched it. I did a video on it. This woman was not threatening anyone. Now she's dead. Anyone held accountable? Nope.
There's video footage of her being shot dead.
Yep, right in the face. Yep.
14-year Air Force vet.
Yep.
A lot of energy has been spent focusing on the religious radicalization of kids.
I want you to look at the dates on these articles. You'll be able to come back and watch this, and I won't stop it too often. I'll try not to anyway.
I want to see what this.
Look at the dates on these articles.
Let me see.
Look at who's writing these articles.
Oh,
look at for whom they are writing the articles for. These people circle jerk one another. They manufacture news to shove it in your face as the truth.
The guard who shot this woman to death, killed her, shot her in the fucking head, was given an award. That's justice, guys.
On the internet and the danger they pose to national security. But not nearly enough attention has been paid to the radicalization of white men on the internet and the danger that poses not only to girls and women, but to democracy writ large.
The latest Hitler is Andrew Tate. Latest Hitler is Brussels Brand. Nothing changes. Identify the target. Saul Alinsky. It's nothing new. Donald Trump was last week's news. He's old fucking news now. Now it's Russell Brand. Same old shit.
Hey, guys. Democracy at large is in danger. I didn't know that we were a democracy in this constitutional republic.
Okay, here's the deal, though, Hammer. And this is where I really get worked up about these fucking people. They sit and they scream, democracy, democracy, democracy. And then when we get democracy, actual real, 50% plus one is the voting, the rule. With respect to abortion, we do not like democracy anymore. Wait a minute, I thought you were all about democracy. Well, we didn't mean that. Oh my God. The United States is a constitutional republic, true. But at the state level, we still elect people with a democracy. Majority wins, right? So, no, I understand your point there, Psycho. Got it.
This constitutional republic is in danger. That's the thing that's in danger, is the constitutional republic. When you can allow people like this lesbian right here, this Butch Bull Dyke, the opportunity to go and pull down a lever to cast a ballot.
Oh, boy.
She's not going to cast one for me.
No.
She's not going to cast one in my favor. She's going to cast one to install transformers, faggots, lesbians, all of those motherfuckers into seats of power. To try to reflect what she feels.
We are streaming still.
You don't do that.
YouTube hasn't caught up to us yet. They'll get there.
I'm just washing my hands of the whole thing, Hammer. I just cannot participate.
I cannot.
My vote don't count.
I'm
inclined to agree with you. And when you get to that point, there's an ass whipping coming for somebody. A whole bunch of somebodies.
Because once a person becomes radicalized around one set of beliefs, such as that women are the enemy and men.
Hold on now. Who is saying that women are the enemy? I'm saying all all women are like that. And they're like that because they have the option to be like that.
They're like that because they have a backstop. They have a get out of jail free card. That is correct. If women were held to the same standards as men, all this bullshit would go away. All this horn around, this pray, eat, love, fuck tour, all this bullshit would go away. And that's really what they're complaining about because they feel it slipping away. All this privilege, all of these fucking fancy goodies they've had for decades. Now they're attacking the Tradwives, like Estee, whatever her name is, Williams. Now they're attacking this and that, and men are evil and toxic, and oh, you're bad because you have some standards that you, oh my God, Jonah Hill. They feel it slipping away because it is, in fact, slipping away. We've let the half of the species, the emotionally retarded, emotionally unstable half of the species run this fucking show for the last 60 fucking years. Men and women are waking up and saying, this is fucked. This ain't working. You give freedom, and what do? You jump on every cock you can find and think that's empowering. Yeah, well, I can certainly understand why they're getting upset because that is exactly what they want.
If they wake up cranky and decide to dump their husband and their family in a ditch somewhere, they can do that.
No problem. Yeah.
You see, if they want to exercise the machinery of the state to fuck me up, they can do that.
Yep.
In a sense, it does make you a proxy enemy. A proxy enemy. Men are just waking up to the idea that they don't have to participate in this.
One fast Dak. Is that what you did? Dak made fun of van life 304s. Yeah, I don't like those people. Anyway, go on, Hammer.
This anymore.
I hear you.
You don't have to participate in this, gentlemen. You don't.
Nope.
And the instant that somebody tries to stick a knife in your back or a gun up your ass and tell you, you're going to marry that bitch, boy, it's on. Everybody's going to die. Everybody. You take away every avenue of escape when people sense and see danger. You dismiss it when they point it out to you. No fault divorce, the child support courts. It's not child support. It is meant to keep men fucking broke.
Yep.
It pays for judges' retirements. Bitches get paid $20,000 a month, and the kid can barely get some fucking food and diapers, and mama's never around. She's too busy in a club shaking her ass with somebody else's $20,000.
And jumping on cock. And don't forget the cock.
And somebody else is raising that kid. Fuck you and your system. It's fucking broke. It was
Spider Spectre. Who do you think pushed Adolf Hitler over the edge in Germany in the 30s? Women. Women voted in Hitler. By the way,
broke from the start. That was the point, right? That was the point. If it was fucking meant to work, it would work.
And are the real victims of feminism, it becomes a lot easier to jump to the belief that immigrants and women are the enemy. And
hold on. Didn't we just have 1 million fucking illegal aliens jump the border? They are the enemy.
Yeah.
They're stealing our jobs. They're stealing our money.
They're being supported. Put in hotels in New York City and Austin. The city of Austin, when I was there a couple of years ago, they're buying fucking hotels for hundreds of millions of dollars to put illegal aliens in some place where they can live. And I mean, I understand that. Compassion, we want people to, be okay. What about the tens of thousands, literally, probably even 100,000 homeless people in Austin? What are we doing for them? Nothing. What are we doing for the citizens of the United States that found themselves in a bad position? Mental illness, maybe drug addiction. They're veterans. They don't have a place to live. We're doing nothing. But New York City is going to buy a fucking downtown goddamn hotel for $175 million to put illegal aliens in there. What the fuck is wrong with our system here? We're citizens who pay taxes, who live here, we're here legally. Fuck them. Let them live under the fucking bridge in Austin. Let the bats shit all over them. Or freeze to death in New York City. We've got a new crop of illegal aliens who wouldn't have to worry about freezing to death if they just fucking stayed in Mexico. Wait a minute. I digress. Go on, Hammer.
They're stealing anything that they can get their fucking hands on because they were told that they could. All of our money and our resources are going to prop those motherfuckers up that were brought here by who? Jewish-controlled NGOs.
Oh. Okay. Willy Jürgen from Germany. The situation today is something similar to the situation in the 1930s in Germany. Back in the day, the old system, the Weimar Republic, ceased to function. Well, it was fucked up. What it turned out to be. And, Hitler came in promising all this bullshit, and people believed it. For a time, it worked until he started murdering millions of fucking people. Always when you get an authoritarian government, when you get the nationalists, you get the Nazis, you get a communist, Joseph Stalin, Mao, always things look bright for the first couple of years, and then millions of people get murdered every single fucking time, without exception, throughout history. Always. Go on.
The question is, it's not why men hate women so much. Why the fuck did Jews hate Europeans and white countries so much?
Oh, here we go. Okay. Oh, Hammer. Come on now. Don't hurt him, Hammer. Let's get back to the lesbian
on the table to do something else.
Yeah.
Mephisto Xerxes, man, at the time is near. It wasn't really a mistake. Many of us were brought up during a more civilized time period. Can't help that. I agree with you, man.
Psycho says the path to evil, the path to hell is paved with good intentions. Yep.
Gummy Bear 7387 with 20 pieces, bro. 20. The more hammer, the more better, man. Keep sticking it to the
Lord Jeremy Hirsch gets your channel. Well, yeah, maybe.
Strags.
You see this, the issue with the Jewish people. It turned out that Hitler was very much against communism, which, okay, it's socialism is really not much different. But what he saw was there were prominent leaders of the Communist Party that were also Jewish, right? And so he thought in his twisted fucking crazy mind that it must be the Jews doing all this stuff, which is nonsense. Your average Jewish person in Germany was not the leader of a fucking communist insurgency. They just wanted to live like everyone else. And it's the same throughout history with respect to Jewish people. In England, I think in the 1600s, all Jewish people were kicked out. All Jewish people. Same with, fucking Russia. The same with fucking Poland. Same with Germany. Always it has been the Jew is the problem. I don't agree with that. I do not think a Jewish person, because they're Jewish, is the problem. That's bullshit. There are certain people in power, in positions of power. Some of them happen to be Jewish. The average Jew that's not them. But, that's my take on it. Go ahead.
Dom Grindrod, man.
Psycho says he's a Jew and he hates commies more than anyone. Oh, I totally agree. I'm a little Jewish myself. Fuck the communists. Fuck the Nazis. Fuck the socialists. Fuck the whatever, the fascists in Italy. Fuck those people. The Jewish people were just a scapegoat. And millions of those people, and not just Jews, the Roma, the Gypsies, any retarded people, disabled people. Millions upon millions upon millions of these people were fucking murdered by the Nazis and by the Russians, the Soviet Union, and by the Chinese, and by the fucking Pol Pots, and by the Cubans. Every goddamn time you let an authoritarian, totalitarian regime take over, promising you goodies, you get death by the millions. There is no communist, socialist, fascist regime in fucking history where millions of people weren't murdered and put in mass graves. Whether they were Jewish or they were politically, they disagreed with them. The only way you can make this communist shit work, at least for a little while, is by murdering millions of people. It's right there in history. Go look it up. Dr. Google is your friend. Everywhere you go, rivers of fucking blood. When you're talking about socialism, communism, etc. Go on.
The same when men buy sex dolls and toys, but it's not a problem when women do it.
Oh.
I despise these cucks. Bro, how many fucking dildos go in the top drawer of bitches every year? 1 billion. Hold on. Did you hear me? 1 billion. 1 billion.
Edgar says, so you're telling me the Jews were expelled from 109 countries and it was not their fault? No, it wasn't. No. Nope.
Women are the largest buyers and purveyors of porn and sex toys, but they're not looking at them. They're pointing the goddamn finger at you.
Yeah. See,
all your fucking options walk away from you, close the fucking door. They just excise you from your human birthright.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? Women have their plastic, fantastic, dishwasher-safe lovers, right? All over the place. Bags of dildos. Some, not all women, obviously. But a man says, you know what? That AI, oh my God, you're a fucking perv. You're a pedo. You're a disgusting sumbitch. But what about your dildo? What's different? I'm just trying to find myself. You're just an evil son of a bitch. It's fucking the double standards. It's amazing.
Now, before somebody clips this and tries to turn this into something silly, your human birthright to reproduce and mate is a birthright. As surely as you can breathe, drink water, and hunt for food, it is your birthright. It is your birthright.
Exactly, Josborn. That's different. I'm trying to find myself. I'm just trying to free my libido and my spirit. And as women were oppressed in the 1870s.
No, I'm not suggesting you should go out there and grab up a bitch and Captain Caveman her. No, that's not what I'm suggesting.
Never. That is never acceptable. Back in the day, 100 years, we're going to talk about 100 years ago. You know what happened when a man was accused of such things? Well, I think you can imagine. It ended up with a rope somewhere.
We've evolved beyond the point of dragging the hoes into a fucking cave and fucking them or running up on them and just getting some backside. Yeah, we're past. I hope we're past that. I don't know. You look at some of the inner cities, we ain't past it.
Now, here's the deal, though, too. Shark Dentures or Psycho made a comment. You shouldn't look at corn. Oh my God, you're an evil son of a bitch. Oh my God. It's so terrible. You're no, man. Oh, by the way, though, subscribe to my Only Corns channel and pay me $6 a month to look at what? To look at my fucking poon. Contradictions, but guys. Oh, you shouldn't look at that corn. It's terrible. But here's my OnlyFans channel. Here's my Instagram, and I got some sexy pics up there. But don't look at that. But look at it simultaneously at the same time. Schrodinger's feminism.
Sorry if you're offended. Cheers. Not really sorry, though. Citizen Zero, man, the same Ben Jupiro that admitted that he can't get his wife wet. Oh, shit. I don't know nothing about that. No wonder she watches porn all the time. Look, man, these guys that come out of the woodwork and start trumpeting all of the same talking points all at the same time, they've got something to hide. There's something that they're not telling.
Kevin Killjoy, porn is I agree. I agree. It is. Because I mean, all you got to do, and anybody has a phone, anybody has a computer. I've got a couple of computers here. All you got to do is say, big tits, redhead, boom, all kinds of naked shit. It fucks us up in the head. This didn't happen 20 years ago or 30 years ago. Just didn't happen. You had to go subscribe to a Playboy and, oh, there's some titty, but she ain't a redhead, right? Whatever. No, it's sick. And it's intended to make our society degenerate, to make our society pull apart and fall apart. That's what this shit is all about. Now, you say, oh, these Christian conservative right-wing moral majority people back in the 80s, oh, those fuckers. Were they wrong when they predicted exactly what the fuck is happening now? 30 years ago? Were they wrong? Oh, it's a slippery slope. But goddamn, they sure picked it out, didn't they? They knew exactly where this fucking slope is going. And here we are. Go on.
You. Plain and simple. They're just trying to protect what they've got, and they don't give a fuck if they've got to throw you and you and you and you and you motherfuckers over there, all of you, under the bus. They don't care. They don't care. And it's certainly
Shark dentures. What the fuck's going on, man? My main concern is simply to be able to find a job paying. Jesus Christ. Can you find a job? What's the deal? I mean, we can certainly help you. I mean, there's LinkedIn. There's Indeed is a good one. Monster.com is another one. I mean, there's got to be something. I'm sure you can find something. I'm sure you're aware of these things too, but spread your circle out a little more. Search for other sort of adjacent jobs. Dude, you'll find something, man. And I mean, I hate to say it, but even if, you have to drive bags of chips around and deliver them. I mean, there's advertisements here in St. Louis. The Frito-Lay people, the chip people who make potato chips and Doritos and all that. $32 an hour to deliver chips. I mean, that's not bad. That's not bad. So, good luck, man. Hey, just shoot me an email at jamesvaughnmaxwell@gmail.com. If I can help out, man, don't worry about it. We'll do something for you.
These butch lesbians, these fucking dykes, they don't care about you at all to begin with.
No, I understand, Shark. Job hunting sucks. But I mean, there's Amazon. I don't know what your skills are. But I mean, Amazon, they have warehouses all over the fucking place. I'm sure they need people to load boxes and shit. Probably not the best job, but, it'll get you by, right? Make 10, 15, 20 bucks an hour, which is not bad. Now, depending on where you live, if you live in California, well, yeah, that's a problem. But yeah, I would look into this Frito-Lay guys looking for truck drivers to drive bags of chips. I mean, shit. I mean, I'm no driver, but I think I could probably handle that. At $32 an hour,
The only
Not
purpose
bad.
that you serve in their life is manual labor. That's it.
Okay. Disabled. Okay. Entry level. Okay. There's also call centers. You can certainly do that, Shark, right? There's like, Citibank and some of these credit card places. They still want to have that, 24-hour a day, hell, I used to work at Citibank a million years ago. I was on the call center, and it was at that time it was maybe $5 an hour, but you got to do what you got to do, So that might be something for you, or something like that. If you can't drive a truck or you're disabled, I'm sure we can find something, man. I'm sure. Just let me know. Send me a note. We'll see what happens.
That's it. Unless you're a friendly little faggoty, limp-wristed motherfucker that wants to be their best friend.
All right. There we go.
They got no use for you, homie. None. Zero. Let's get back to this bullshit. Oh, my God, it's horrific. It's horrific. Look at them fucking horn-rimmed problem glasses. Why all these bitches look the same?
White men are the real victims of feminism, globalism, and the cultural Marxism that has taken hold of every corner of life in the United States. It's a slippery slope that leads.
You goddamn right it's a slippery slope. It sure is. And I think guys are tired of slipping on all these fucking banana peels that are thrown in their path.
Yes.
And just look, let me get back to the big head. Just by saying no, you see what kind of a rage-inducing response that they give to you.
Yeah, actually, I see. Being acquainted with manual labor myself, oh God, working in a factory, doing agricultural work. What that did is convince me I don't want to really do this manual shit. So I went back to school and got a degree in engineering because it's less manual. It's more brain, but fuck that manual shit. Digging fucking ditches, picking rocks, the corn factory. I worked at a nursery once where the whole day you were bent over pulling leaves off of fucking trees, little itty bitty trees. Oh God, it was fucking horrible. But I made it. I'm still here. So
all you do is say, no, I'm good. I don't need that. What do you mean you don't need pussy? Everybody needs the pussy. Look at the golden vajayjay. I don't know. I'm good. I don't need none of that.
How long was I a radio DJ, Kevin Killjoy? I worked in radio on and off, full-time, part-time from 1984 through 1999. Well, actually, it was 2000. 2000. So like 16 years, 17 years, something like that.
Are you a faggot? No.
Oh.
I just don't like reptiles.
I
don't want to fuck sheep either.
Oh.
I don't want to stick my dick in a court-sponsored blender.
Yeah, Psycho says I became an engineer, but I like doing the tech work. Yeah, actually being in with the hardware, with the actual thing. Yeah, no, I agree. I like all of it. I like the design part. I like the hardware part. It's fun. That's why I did it. Hammy was the DJ when I was born. Yes, that's probably true. Psycho.
No thanks. Fuck out of here. Hit the road, bitch. Fuck these bitches. I can't stand them. I can't stand them. Hold on. Let me read a couple. No, I ain't gonna fuck that. I ain't gonna do that. Let's get back to this.
Okay.
To killing sprees, violence, and wholesale.
Oh, you heard that right. If hold on, I'm gonna back this up just a little bit.
Yeah, shark. Not shark. A shot of whiskey. It's okay, but the problem is unless you're a morning guy, morning team, or like an afternoon drive person, there's no jobs. It's all automated. AI, all that fake voice shit that's going on. So yeah, I was. I think it's fair to say I got in at the end of the golden age of radio. It's over now. It's over. I haven't been on the air for 23 years. And when I last was on, what the fuck was I doing? It was playing the hits or some shit on the weekend. I don't know what it was. Rocking the 80s or some crap. I don't remember. But it was fun. You know, you could, you know, actually play records, play the commercials, put the carts in there and all that. Now it's all automated. It's all on the computer. You don't have to do a fucking thing. You don't even have to be there. I mean, you could be at home and record your MP3s, send it to the radio station, they plug it in. Not the way it used to be. You can't fake a voice like Hamster.
My name is Hamster. I'm a fake voice. I'm an AI person.
But you can, though. Right? I mean, I see these commercials coming up on YouTube lately where it's a fake Joe Rogan, or it's a fake Jordan Peterson, it's a fake Donald Trump. Oh, well, and of course, you know, the first 30 seconds are like, they kind of show a video of Joe Rogan or Trump or whatever. And then you can clearly hear it's fucking fake. Well, at least we can, because we're smarter than the average bear.
Yeah, well, that's a lot. But yeah, guys, if you say no to sex in traditional relationships while you're under the gun, while the court can take advantage of you at the behest of a hoe, you might become a mass murderer. I'm just saying.
Yeah, AL 2003-10 just got my license normal. You know, that's another job there. Shark Dentures. You know, mail the post office. I mean, it's a government job, kinda. You get a good pension, you get a good wage, you get, you know, all the fucking holidays off. I mean, hey, you know, there's an option there. Just go apply there. And I mean, let's be honest, if you're handicapped or less abled, you know, that's a chit for you, right? That's an up. So you might want to think about that. That's, you know, post office would be all right. I could deal with that. Osmond NLG says, most radio I hear is music back in the 90s and back. I know. Yeah, I was still back in 1984. I was playing Led Zeppelin, that kind of shit, and Cream and all the same shit that you hear today. I mean, if I walked into a radio station today, like a classic rock station, it'd be like, fuck, I did this 30 years ago. Oh, God.
Danger that poses not only to girls and women, but to democracy writ large. Because once a person becomes radicalized around one set of beliefs, such as that women are the enemy and men are the real victims of feminism, it becomes a lot easier to jump to the belief that immigrants and women are the enemy and white men are the real victims of feminism, globalism, and the cultural Marxism that has taken hold of every corner of life in the United States. It's a slippery slope that leads to killing sprees, violence, and wholesale insurrection. This is the manosphere to alt-right pipeline we should all be talking about. Roll the intro.
Oh, we finally get the fucking intro. No, I mean, Shark, there's no shame, man. You got to play the game. You know, you fly to the post office, say I'm disabled. I want a desk job at the post office or whatever. Yeah, hey, you know, whatever happened to you, if you were born that way, it's the way it is. And we have laws in place to account for these things, to help people who are in your position get jobs. So fucking, there's no shame, man. Come on now. All right, Brittany.
I want you to see just exactly what's going on with this imagery.
Oh,
now,
God.
If memory serves me correctly, and it does,
Grinchy is going away.
Our whole country burned.
Have a good night, Grinch.
In the summer of love.
Riggs is here. Shit.
But they didn't call it violent riots. They called it mostly peaceful protests. That's how you fuck with people's heads. 40 plus black people were murdered. Or killed in the summer of love. 40. 40. In Portland during Trump's presidency, a rabid anti-Trump liberal walked up on a guy that was draped in Trump shit and shot him dead.
The back of the head, yeah.
Now, to the credit of the law enforcement of this country, they tracked him down a few days later and capped that motherfucker off.
Ooh, okay.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Steve Scalise, the House Majority Whip at the time, was damn near murdered at a softball game by a rabid Democrat. Rand Paul was attacked brutally,
almost
broken
killed.
ribs, fucked up in his front yard by his neighbor.
Yep.
But you don't see any of these violent attacks on Christians, conservatives, people that call themselves Republicans being represented in her stylish little opening here, do you?
No, here's the deal, though, with Senator Rand Paul. That's like a fucking Manchurian candidate kind of thing. Really. You know, he was neighbors with the guy for years, right? He knew Paul has his certain particular brand, and all of a sudden, bang! Something set him off to go attack this man. A senator of the United States, boom, tried to kill him. There's some weird shit going on here, guys. A lot of weird shit. Anyway, go ahead, Hammer.
No, they never talk about the violence that they perpetrate on people. And right now, the left, center left, even goddamn libertarian.
I mean, right up, I think it was right up here in Ferguson, Missouri. There was a man that was protecting his friend's store from the looting. I think it was Ferguson, but you know, I don't want to say particular locations. I think it was Ferguson. Man was murdered. Fucking shame. Nobody talks about that, though.
Or
tell me about the dozens, if not hundreds of people shot and murdered every fucking weekend in Chicago and Baltimore and other places, deep blue fucking cities. Nobody says a goddamn word. Black Lives Matter. Absolutely. What about those black lives? In Chicago, getting shot every weekend. Nothing. Zero. Nada.
Incredibly violent people. But because you decide to step away from the tray of usury and you don't want to fuck these hoes, well, you might want to fuck them, but you know what kind of trouble you're going to get into if they decide to crawfish and change their mind. You're the bad guy. You're the bad guy.
Okay. Yeah. Brianna, was she in Memphis? I can't remember. But this woman apparently had nothing to do with the criminal activity of her boyfriend, and these cops came in fucking guns blazing. That's wrong. You know, there was just the other day, there was a young woman, I can't remember which state it was in, but she apparently stole some shit from Walmart or something. And she was being a little cunt, as people will do. And the cops fucking murdered her because she was moving her car. Oh, hamster, you don't know the whole... Look, I don't know the whole situation, but I know the first thing you do is you don't bring out your fucking firearm and shoot people. Okay? So Black Lives Matter and some other people have a fucking point. Why is the first response to some police officers to fucking gun down the person? That's ridiculous. I mean, I'm watching the video of this 19-year-old woman who took some shit from Walmart. It's fucking stuff. It's bags of fucking candy, or who gives a shit? And the first thing you do is you fucking murder her because she doesn't obey your fucking commands. Come on now. There's something going on here. You know? I mean, I'm all for the blue. The men and women in law enforcement, I get it. There's got to be some fucking training thing that we have to do here. You should have to do everything that you can possibly do before you pull out the fucking gun. What the fuck is going on here? Oh, well, she was trying to run me over. Here's an idea. Move out of the fucking way. Let her go. Call someone on the fucking police radio. They'll stop her down the fucking road. You don't have to fucking blast her. Go on.
Okay, let's get back to this bullshit.
Yeah, Breonna Taylor. They again, the cops came in. Apparently, the dude was a bad guy, drug dealer, whatever. Even if he was a drug dealer, even so, and he was shooting back. Do they have no control over their weapon? They're gonna shoot everybody in the fucking house? Seriously, there's something wrong here.
She doesn't look nearly as cute talking to your face on as she does in this picture right here. Wonder what that's all about.
Oh.
As a person who exists
Hello,
publicly, especially as a woman who shares her opinions online, I'm hyper aware.
Yeah, I know, Shark. I know what you're saying, Shark, and I agree. If somebody is driving down the road, they're trying to kill you. Get it. In this case, with this woman, 19-year-old woman, she was moving her car. She was trying to get away from the cops. She was not driving at 30 miles an hour trying to run the cops over, right? She was just there as like, I'm just being a bitch because I'm a young woman. I shouldn't have any consequences. And she tried to move her car and get the fuck away, and they shot her, killed her. Cop was in no danger. Give me a fucking break. Just jump out of the way. The car was not moving, right? So no, I understand your point, but Jesus Christ. You know, the woman's just being a cunt and she loses her life over this? No.
Aware of safety and security, and it's easier than ever to find personal information
Hold
about
on, bitch. I ain't listening to your
peace
ad.
of mind that it provides. You can
the fuck out of here.
Jumped from 3 to 5.
Hold on.
Reddit, 4chan.
Hold on.
Delete me to help keep my information off the internet and private, which gives me the peace of
Well, she does have nice blue eyes anyway.
mind I need to.
I don't want to listen to this bitch's shit. All right. Uh-oh.
Oh, Nazis. Nazis.
Roger, we got
Hold on,
Nazis
boys.
here.
Hold on. Oh,
Reddit,
fuck. We'll just do it.
4chan, and 8chan. These groups are many, disparate, and disorganized, but they include men's rights activists.
Hold on. Now, is she telling me that men's rights activists are like co-conspirators in murder?
Yeah.
And subterfuge?
Mm-hmm.
And trying to take over the capital of the United States with not one fucking pistol or firearm among.
Holy shit. I just looked at Father fucking Saunders is here, ready to show us his penis. Oh my God. No, it's going to be a good night after all.
With hundreds of federal agents in the crowd instigating violence. No, she can't be that dumb. She can't be that dumb. Can she be that dumb? I think she can be that dumb.
Yes.
Let's get back to this.
Incels and pickup artists.
Yes.
We'll get into the nitty-gritty differences between each, but suffice it to say, they're communities where men are able to gather, voice their concerns and opinions, get advice, and connect with others.
Wait a minute, that was blue-orange. How do I know these fucking guys?
We'll get into the nitty-gritty differences between
obviously I'm a Nazi.
each, but suffice it to say, they're communities where men are able to gather, voice their concerns.
Yeah, that's blue-orange. Yeah.
Concerns and opinions, get advice, and connect with other like-minded people. While many sources point to the internet as increasing the feelings of loneliness and isolation the world over, it's also allowed for isolated communities.
Uh-oh. SCE, did you whack someone called April? Oh, okay. Well, you're the master wrench.
And individuals to gain a sense of belonging.
Well, let me ask you a question here, Les Bean. Why are they
all right, SCE, you taking off? See you later.
Isolated to begin with.
Okay, now we're coming up on 2 hours of the stream. Oh my God, can he give us some more content? Yes, I can. But I'm gonna have to go get a beer, so I'll be right back.
Why are they isolated? Did they isolate themselves? Did society push them out? Did somehow or another the idea, the perception of what men are change overnight? No, this has been a long plotting process. It hasn't reached its peak yet, but it's very, very close. It's very, very close.
friendship and camaraderie when they've struggled to find it in the real world. And one of the most isolated groups of people in the world are men, especially men who feel that, for whatever reason, they don't fit in with regular people or who struggle with friendships and feelings of isolation.
Right.
A lot of men struggle with isolation.
Let me ask you another question there, beautiful.
Here's the deal. I'm so glad I stocked up on beer.
Why? Why do men struggle with isolation? It's not just as easy as saying, well, men struggle with isolation. There has to be reasons for that. What are the reasons? Why do men, if we're recognizing it, if a raging leftist lesbian, a bull dyke, is telling you this, and she sees it, why are you isolated, men? What made you isolated?
Hey, Dak, if you wouldn't mind, if you have time, if you could find the video of the woman in the Walmart parking lot or whatever, it's Kroger's, shot by the police just a couple of weeks ago. If you wouldn't mind, if you can find it, post it so we can look at that video. Go ahead, Hammer.
Is it social pressure? Is it being excluded from jobs because you're too white? That's a big part of it. That's a big part of it. Is it that you're being pushed out of colleges in favor of females because there are quotas? Now, that's not anything that can be argued.
Billy Jürgen from Germany. I diminished my stock. Well, the good part is you live in Germany. There's plenty of beer. Do it now. Well, I don't know if you live in Germany, but you certainly have a German name there. Ja, Deutschland, do it.
Nobody with two brain cells to rub together can say to you, well, that's a conspiracy theory, Hammer. No, it's not. It was just ruled unconstitutional by the Supreme Court.
Fucking hey, man. Obviously,
the Trump Nazis on the Supreme Court is clearly.
They found that they were being discriminated against, Asians in particular and whites in particular, in favor of everybody.
Das war deutsches Bier nach Reichsende.
That's fucking German,
German language. All minorities, all.
It's like the Hunge flangen Huge de Fargen Wininger by the be like a soda. That's fucking Germans. What are you gonna do?
Quote unquote protected groups and all females. A concerted effort to disenfranchise men.
Okay. Thank you, Psycho. All right.
And replace them with what?
Here, and then we'll go back to that.
Everything else.
Germans drink through the ass.
They like it up the ass. And German, it's a little bit different over here. Things. What do you think? We're Germans. I
mean, those
fucking Germans back in the 20s were doing some. As soon as they invented the camera, we're gonna do some shit on the camera.
Oh God! Oh no! Sir Killa Hayes is in the building. Hey, Killa, how's it going, man? Good to see you.
Come on, guys.
A 2021 survey found that only 21% of men said they had received emotional support from a friend within the last week, compared to 41% of women. And
this is why I skipped this bullshit.
Well, men just don't have an emotional friend.
Fuck you. When men reveal their emotions and their feelings and their problems, you don't fucking care, Leisha. You don't give a shit. Oh my God, but man, the suicide rate. Fuck you. Suck it up, you fucking pansy. All right, go ahead.
Just 25% of men said they.
Is anybody surprised at these statistics?
Nope.
When you live in a gynocentric, feminist ruled society. It doesn't surprise me.
Nope.
I don't know why it would surprise her.
Yeah, well, I love you to a friend recently.
Why it would surprise her is because she lives in her own little bubble. That's why hamster.
That's why Hammer Club. She lives in a bubble. She doesn't live in reality where the rest of us live. See, indoctrination, Kool-Aid, drenched in it.
It's amazing.
As opposed to 49% of women. Between 1995 and 2021, the number of...
Nobody cares about men's emotions, of course, Osmond. Nobody cares about men. Not just our emotions, our very being. Nobody gives a shit. Except other men. Like Hammer and me and other guys. These women, you say you're emotional. They don't fucking care. The government doesn't fucking care. We had the discussion earlier. Should we have the Minister of Men in England? Oh my God, it's an attack on women. I mean, these people are not stupid. They know how this works. And they know how to get the attention of the right people. Saunders says they don't give a fuck. Nope, they do not.
Men reporting that they had no close friends jumped from 3 to 15%.
Wait a minute. Father Saunders has poetry? Terrence Pop, is he in the building? Hello, Pop. What's up? Okay, go on.
What happened in that time period, 1995 to 2020? What did she say, 2021? What happened in that time period? 95, 05, 15. So you're talking about what, 26 years?
Trump! Evil!
Right? What happened in that time period? The millennials, the late millennials came in and they started delivering Zoomers to the world.
Yeah.
And of course, the millennials, all of the millennials, the whole generation is butt fucked. Butt fucked. That's the first generation that came in with almost no fathers in it. It didn't matter if you were white or black. Didn't matter if you were a boy or a girl.
40% or more of children born in the United States are born to single mothers. 70+% of little black babies are born to single mothers. Can we see a problem here? Anyone? Oh, it's the patriarchy, is it? Okay. All right, sure.
You didn't have a father. And if you did, dad was getting sued by somebody or put out of the house, or you suffered through a divorce. 80%, gentlemen, 80%. 80%. 50% of all marriage. No, well, actually, it's more than that. It's about 65% of all marriage ends in divorce. All marriage. And 80% of that filed by females.
No close friends. And the number of men saying they had at least 6 close friends went from 55% to 27%.
What do you mean we have no friends? What are you talking about? Now, how do you define friend? You see, that's what you have to do with the women. These femba. How do you define friend? Is it someone who you sit with and have tea with and cry over, and they have to be in the same fucking room? Or can we have friends online? Some of which we have met. Hammerhand, Brandon Trueblood, other guys. Bass FCZ. Met these guys. Can we have the dialogue online? So we come here and we say, hey, this is kind of fucked. It's like, yeah, this is kind of fucked. You see, we are toxic. We are evil. We are incels. We are the next fucking mass shooters. For coming on this channel or other channels, Hammerhand or Undead Chronic or whatever, we just want to hang out. We want to talk. It's like, I got this bullshit. Hey, hamster, you got a small penis. Or, Hammerhand, you're what? Right? Women do not understand how men interact with each other. Women are looking at it from their standpoint. Oh my God, I got to have my girls and we got to sit on a couch. We got to watch rom-coms and cry and shit and drink wine out of the box. Men don't have to do that. Men, it's fun. Go work on a car. You got Thumper. Hey, he's got a Pontiac. Let's go fix it. And he'll say, don't touch the fucking car. That's what he would say. Well, wait a minute. You want to... I just want you to be around. Just want to be with somebody. There's nothing wrong with that. We're still going to give each other shit. We're still going to make fun of our penises. We're still going to say, God, you're a little fat. Maybe you should have a fucking salad once in a while. It's the way men work. Women do not understand. They never will understand. And do not hate them for not understanding. They're a different fucking breed of cat. They look at things differently. Well, if my girls aren't here, or we're going to the club and we're going to whap all over everything, well, then, oh my God. Men are like, hey, let's get online and talk about shit. You know, we'll work it out. Hey, Thumper, what are you doing? Hey, Hammer, what's up? That's all we need, really. Just somebody to talk to once in a while. Women are not like that, and they'll never understand men because we are different. Anyway, go on. Go on.
Do you know, when I voted for Donald John Trump in 2016.
Oh, yeah, the Nazi, right?
I've told this story before. I'll save you the details. Overnight, 40 of my friends unfriended me. Some of them I'd been friends with for 10, 15, 20 years.
Yes, sir.
For exercising my constitutional God-given right.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's what got me put on the curb by these people. When your society is this intolerant and this shallow, of course it's going to affect us more. Of course it is. Women don't build skyscrapers. Now they put on hard hats and carry notebooks and they act like they're doing something, but they don't build skyscrapers.
Right.
And that isolation has real consequences. Social isolation can significantly increase your risk of premature death from all causes, a risk that could be just as high as smoking and physical inactivity. It's also been associated with a...
Well, I guess if I smoke and have physical inactivity and only talk to guys online, I guess I'm really super triple fucked then, Leisha.
I want this woman that is spouting all of these absurd statistics to drop some fucking receipts. You can say anything you want.
Not gonna happen.
Drinking out of this here styrofoam cup significantly increases my odds of having a third leg.
Drinking out of this here aluminum beer can with Sierra Nevada Pale Ale on the can. It's conditioned in the can. Well, I'm fucked. I'm triple fucked. So I'm done. That's over.
It's true because I said it.
Yep.
All of this nonsense that this bitch is spouting doesn't mean shit. Drop some receipts.
Nope.
Show me where you're seeing this. Who's conducting these studies? Where?
All right, shot of whiskey. Good to see you. You have a good night.
Where are you getting your information from?
You have a good night, you pussy. You can't even stay here for 2 hours. I'm just kidding. Not really, you fuck.
The chief benefit of being a red-pilled person, you seeing with red pill lenses, is that you don't take these people at their word anymore because you can't afford to.
50% increased risk of dementia. And along with that,
she's spewing a bunch of bullshit here. There's no stats to back this up. It's just made up a whole lot of clothes right out of her ass. Oh my God, you're evil man.
Yeah, if you men don't act like women,
fuck you. Fuck off.
Loneliness comes the risk of self-harm. Which
yeah, I understand. Psycho whiskey had a little bit too much to drink. Well, you know, it's what happens when you
between
drink
2000 and 2020.
Now, I was not going to drink some more pale ale, but you know what? Fuck it.
100,000 people died by suicide. Men made up about 80% of.
Yes. And we're not going to do anything about that. We're going to set up a fucking congressional committee about the 20% of women who commit suicide, not the 80% of men. Nothing. Zero. Because the government doesn't care about you. The government only cares about women. And that's a good thing to have. It's fantastic. But 80% of suicides are men, and nobody fucking gives a shit. Except men like Terrence Popp and other guys. Gary Sinise, trying to help these poor men out, veterans, etc. 95% of men. 95%, roughly. I don't know what the stat is, but it's somewhere up there. 95% of the homeless are fucking men. With problems, drug addiction, mental health. They got a shitty deal in a divorce situation. The government is doing nothing. If you even move in the direction, hey, we got to do something for these men. You hate women. You understand how this propaganda works? I know you do. Drive down in Austin. Go under any bridge. You're going to see homeless camps, and you're going to see 90% of the men who are homeless in Austin are men. But let's worry about the 10% that are women. It's fucking disgusting. If the odds were the other way, the foots were on the other shoes or whatever, if 90% of homeless people were fucking women, we'd have the goddamn army. We would have the goddamn Congress. We would have fucking legions of people coming out to solve this problem. But 90% men, fuck you. Suck it up, baby. You pansy. You pussy. What the fuck? Do men want just free handouts for being... Some men do, yeah. Give me money because, I'm an alcoholic or whatever. There's a lot of men out there, though, that are homeless, that are veterans, that served in the fucking military. They were divorced. They got fucked in some way, and now they're on the fucking street. Nobody is doing a goddamn thing about that. These men don't want a hand out. They want a helping hand. Give us a little break. I'll get my house. I'll get an apartment. I'll do that. I just need a little bit. Nothing. Zero. Of course, that's fine because we live in a patriarchy where, of course, men are advantaged. Explain that again. 90% of the time, it's just double standards. That's right.
I am willing to bet. Now, I haven't seen this video. I'm watching it with you for the first time. I'm willing to bet that nowhere in the next few minutes, does she say, because they were veterans that weren't being taken care of, or because they were being pushed out of their homes and lost access to their children, what they thought was the love of their life, all of their resources were vanquished.
Yep.
I'm guaranteeing you that this bitch is not going to say this. I guarantee it. I'll eat my fucking words if she says it. I will. I'll come back and I'll eat my words if she says it.
Come on now. Feral Ravage. Nobody was banging Father Saunders. I mean, maybe he got around a little bit like an alley cat or whatever, but nobody really wanted to be with him because, it's just, I'm just fucking with him.
And the pandemic only made it worse. In 2022, the CDC recorded nearly 50,000.
Now, see, hold on. I realize I'm interrupting this. It says, man kills self because of coronavirus isolation.
Right.
What was the biggest story about somebody that offed themselves during Corona? It was a fucking Instagram influencer.
Mm-hmm.
She lost her Instagram account and she killed herself. But bitch here, cunt, bulldyke, she uses the example of a man to try to paint men in a different light. Obviously, this is bias. We all knew that it was going to be biased, that it was going to be horse shit. But I'm showing you and telling you why it's horse shit and why it's biased.
Yes.
Let's continue.
Such deaths.
Wait a minute. Riggs says Flanders has an unga boonga fluga. All right, well, Flanders, post your Instagram. We want to see your feet. Come on.
The highest number.
Show us your
reported.
ass.
There are many factors that may explain the reason for this isolation. Again, the pandemic didn't help, but male isolation has been a trend for decades. Looking at that isolation through a feminist lens, one piece of the puzzle is that those feelings of isolation stem from the patriarchy.
Uh-oh. Oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, I can't believe it. I cannot believe that motherfucker just said that. Oh my God.
M. Curry. That's the devil. Yeah. This was actually a good movie. I like this. It's called Legend with Tom Cruise.
Hey guys. Did you know why you're super lonely and no bitch will approach you and no woman wants to do half of everything and they don't want nothing to do with you unless you come with a yacht and a boat and a fucking car and 2 houses and
you know who was a better devil though, Saunders, was what's the guy from Jesus, no, I can't think of his name. Foo Fighters. He was a devil in the movie with Jack Black. That was a pretty good devil too. I like that.
Bags of cash. Well, it's because of the patriarchy, motherfucker. How come you don't know that? What is you stupid? Are you not paying attention? Let's get back to this Kennergy.
Oh, it was the Pick of Destiny or something like that with Jack Black and his partner. So Tenacious D and the Pick of Destiny. It was who's the guitar player in Foo Fighters? I know who he is, but it was somebody's got to know. Dave Grohl, yeah, thank you, thank you, psycho.
Oh man, there it is.
Oh,
which defines masculinity in stark opposition to femininity and requires that in order to be a real man, men must be.
Yeah, Al Pacino in Devil's Advocate was, pretty fucking scary. I mean, Al Pacino, come on, right? I mean, Jesus, he's guy's a fucking great actor. Really. Carlito's Way was a pretty good fucking movie. I don't know if you've seen that or not, but Pacino, I mean, you can't go wrong, really, with Al Pacino.
Strong, emotionally controlled, confident. They must be able to provide.
Do you feel lucky? Well, do you, punk?
Provide for their families. They must be traditionally handsome and muscular. They must show no sign of weakness.
Fight Club. Yep.
No, nobody says that.
Shark Dentures, you're right. Was it Oh God with John Denver and who was the guy? George Burns. That was a really fucking funny show. That was a good movie. Oh God with John Denver and George Burns. Fucking hilarious. John Denver was a really fucking talented guy until he drank himself to death and crashed his airplane. Stupid fuck. Alcohol, man, it'll get you.
These people, well, that's not true. Some people say it. They're confusing PUAs with the rest of us.
Yep. No, exactly.
She is.
Yep.
She's confusing PUAs with the rest of us. That's PUA bullshit speak. That's cuck speak.
Because it is Cognitive dissonance is what I said, I think, in my video. She has to lump us all into the same bucket because she doesn't want to hear that men actually have some issues to talk about. So it's easier to just demonize us. Demonize men who are living on the street, divorce, committing suicide, drug addicts, alcoholics, veterans who can't fucking get a break in the world. Wow, they're just PUAs. They're all fucking like Roosh and fucking whatever his name is, Rollo Tomasi, all those guys.
We don't listen to cuck speak. At least I don't. You do what you want, but I don't listen to those motherfuckers. Look, I'm a very, very soft guy on the outside. Daddy's got padding. And that doesn't determine my self-worth. I don't give a fuck what people out there think about it. If they don't like it, don't look. Get on down the road. Now, I'm not going to tell you,
get on down,
using myself as the example, as I always do, that I'm conventionally attractive. I'm ruggedly masculine, not conventionally attractive. And I get that.
I mean, you know, do we have to, oh my God, he's gay. If I say Hammer's an attractive dude. You know, he's a big, tall guy. He's big, muscular. Oh, you're a fag. No, he's just, can I observe things with my eyeballs? I mean, you can't look at men and say they're beautiful. You can't look at good-looking guys and say they're nice and sexy. And why not? Oh, because obviously you're a fag. No, I'm not. No. Hammerhand is a good-looking dude. I think, anyway.
And it doesn't hurt my feelings to say it. There's just too much fucking...
Riggs, Hammer touched my no-no square. You wish.
Weird shit out here.
Oh, Flanders did. Well, I wouldn't be surprised.
Have you noticed that? People don't know how to communicate with one another anymore. Every subset of humanity has its own language now. Very strange shit. Very strange. Let's check in at MGTOW TV, man.
I mean, you know, that's part of the oppression of men. You know, you can't look at a good-looking guy and say, you know, Ryan Gosling and fucking Barbie. You know, yeah, I see that. I see why women would like that. It's not like I want to, you know, suck his cock. It's just like, I get it. You know, I understand that. Sure.
See what's going on.
Get some more beers, so I'll be right back.
James 12:25 with 5 pieces, man. Fake up and filters works miracles until they open their mouth. I agree with you on that, sir. Look, hold on. Let me. Oh, I'm not on there. I'll go back over to MGTOW TV real quick. Let me tell you something. I have said, and I mean it. You can be the most beautiful bitch in the world. And I've seen plenty of them. If you open your mouth and the wrong shit comes out of your mouth or a bad attitude comes out, it knocks you down. And that's not an opinion. If you're a caustic and corrosive person, if you've got a bad attitude, if entitlement is dripping out of your fucking pores, nobody's going to want to be next to that. That's a big no thank you. It's a big no thank you.
Oh, no thank you.
Life in times of Shane T. Hansen. Hammerhand is attractive, ?
Saunders, you always hang your ass out, though. I mean, you're not a bad-looking guy, but you're always hanging your butt cheeks out there, buddy. Dak, you know, I mean, even Dak is, well, okay, a lot of beer, but he's cute, I guess.
A little bit. I mean, I ain't a tree stump.
But I mean, you guys know what I'm getting at, right? Why is it wrong for a man to say, oh, yeah, all right. Yeah, I get it. Yeah. You're going to get your dick blown tonight, aren't you?
Roger that. I'm going out to get my dick sucked.
Okay. So you put on the clothes, you look good, you're working out, you got the hair in place, you got the nice smelly perfume. Well, why is that gay? It's like, yeah, you look good. All right. Good luck. You know, really. Uh-oh.
I'm just saying, gentlemen. Good to see you over here. Let's get over to the Rumble.
Well, I mean, at least you think so, Saunders. You think your butt cheeks are, well, you know, falling asleep on camera, though. That's the ultimate, like, throbbing cock.
All right, my throbbing cock is cocking it.
Dumble, man, way behind in these comments over here. 750.
Psycho, you make me want to become gay because you're so good looking. That's what I'm saying.
56 sets of eyeballs in this bitch. Thank you, guys. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. I know that.
Yeah, exactly, Spider. Yeah, exactly. You know, I'm not gay. I mean, I don't want to hump another dude, but I can see when a man is looking good. You know, he's cleaned up. He's got the suit on, smelling good. It's going out. I can see why women be attracted to him. There's nothing wrong with that. It's like, hey, buddy, you look good. Okay. You're a fag. No. No. It's just, I realize reality. I can see it. You know,
there's a couple of
you
females lurking. You're welcome to chill. You're welcome to chill. Do your cutting. Make sure that you have some.
Yeah, stay out of my. God damn. Oh no. All right, hold on 1 second. Hey Riggs, I farted in your general direction. Oh, let's put the link in. Let's see if we can get fucking Captain Fuckface on here. What? You know, Saunders. See if he comes in. Because, you know, reasons and shit. Go ahead.
Context to your cutting and your clipping and the way that you try to frame a motherfucker up.
Maybe he'll show us his ass live on the stream.
Make sure that you got some context, please. Gummy Bear Man 7387. No fucking strags. I agree with you. Dystopian. We need to get Taylor the Fiend connected to this circle. His content is hilarious, consisting of critiquing and laughing at women on dating sites, TikTok clips, ranting and raving about men. I don't think Taylor wants to be associated with us, brother. We've tried that once, and that didn't work out too.
Yeah, see, the people watching this streamola just went up by like 14 because somebody said, "Oh my God, Saunders is going to show his butthole." Oh my God.
Well, so yeah, I think I don't think that we're going to do the Taylor thing. Taylor's a good YouTuber. Glad that he's doing his thing and doing.
Yeah, he kind of just he's all right. Yeah, he's funny. I really don't like the animation though. I don't know, something about it. You know, I'd rather go with Replicant Fish or somebody, but Taylor's all right. I don't know what happened with them. I don't either. So somebody posted the video of we were talking about it earlier. Let's see if I can find the fucking channel. It's possible. Oh, it was right there. Oh God. All right, let me go back. Hold on. Jesus, what's the matter with you, hamster? Where do you want to start? We got plenty. All right, come on. There's nothing. Oh, all right, there it is. Feral Rivage. He got repetitive. Yeah, you know, I mean, sure. But I mean, it always does, right? You don't get the kind of quality content here for free from, you know, most people, except me and Hammerhand, because we're just weird that way. All right, where is that fucking link? Where's that link at? Let's see here. It's probably way back when. All right, we were talking about the. Okay, I ran out of fucking text. Could somebody please post the link of the woman that was getting killed by the cops because she was moving her car around? Again? Oh, is that it? All right. Thank you, Psycho. Yeah, there you go. All right. Yeah. All right. Let me see if it shows up on the Oh, no, got to share it. Share this tab. Now, I understand the cops felt they were, being. Yes, I understand. For fuck's sake. Come on. Hold on.
I came to 29, 3705 Managua, 3705. A female is hallucinating. What's to go out for attend?
Okay.
Out of the car. Out of the car. Out of the car. Out of the car. 67 back in service 1828. Get out of the car. Then get out. No. Then get out. Yeah, fucking.
Okay, clearly these officers are telling this woman, get out of the car. Now, if you're a rational human being, you get out of the car. It's like, okay, officer, sorry, I did something. Okay, let's work it out, right? She did not do that. But is that worth a sentence of death?
Car. Get out of the car. Get out of the fucking car. Get out of the car. Shut the car. Stop. Stop. Goddamn car. We're gonna have 34 on.
They killed this woman. For what? Now, some of the blacktivists would say because she's black. I'm not sure about that, but what the fuck are these cops doing?
Car. Get out of the car. Get out of the fucking car.
They're pulling their guns out. This woman is just being a dumbass. She's what, 18, 19 years old? No excuse. You should listen to the police officer. Get out of the car. Just get out of the fucking car. But is that a reason to pull out your firearm and fucking murder this person? Fuck no.
Get out of the car. Shots fired. Shots fired. Stop the goddamn car. Stop. Stop. Goddamn car.
No, I mean, are you fucking serious? She stole a fucking ham sandwich from Walmart. Understand it's a crime, but you're going to shoot this woman because of this? Really? Unfucking believable. This woman is dead now. Because these cops fucking couldn't understand how to deal with people. Let's be honest. Yeah, she's being a cunt. That's part of your job, is to deal with people who are being fucking cunts. You don't pull out a gun and fucking kill them. This was August 24th, 2023. Are you kidding me?
I came to 29, 3705 Managua.
Watch this again.
A female is hallucinating. What's to go out for attend? Out of the car. Out of the car. Out of the car. Out of the car. 67 back in service 1828. Get out of the car. Then get out. No. Then get out. Get out of the fucking car. Get out of the car. Get out of the fucking car. Get out of the car.
Boom. Dead. Really?
Out of the car. Out of the car. Out of the car. 67 back in service 1828. Get out of the car. Then get out. No. Then get out. Get out of the fucking car. Get out of the car. Get out of the fucking car. Get out of the car.
Is that how we deal with people? I understand there's a code. If I tell you to get out of the car, get out of the car. I get it. But there's going to be corner cases where people don't do that. They're going to be dumbasses. They're fucking young people. They're drunk. or they're smoking weed or whatever. And so the first response is you pull your gun out and fucking kill her? No, I got no sympathy for these fucking cops. What the fuck are you doing? Are you serious? You couldn't just let her drive away and get another cop to come in there, pull her over? Was she waving a gun? Was she, I'm going to kill your ass, you fucking cop? No. She's a confused, probably drunk, probably high. And I understand that's a crime. Don't get me wrong. There are ways to handle these things that do not involve firing hot lead at a person in their car. Get the fuck out of the way. Let her go. What is she hurting? She got a ham sandwich from fucking Lowe's or whatever. Oh my God. Seriously. Let's watch it again.
Out of the car. 7 back in service, 1828. Get out of the car. Then get out. No, then get out.
Look at this guy.
Get out of the car.
Here he goes. Pulling the gun right away and shoots her in the fucking face. What the fuck is going on here? This is some scary shit. Now, sometimes we hear, Black Lives Matter bring, these black people getting killed. Understood. That shouldn't happen. But this looks like a textbook case of what the fuck are you doing? Why are you shooting at this person? I mean, she's black. Who gives a shit? She's a human being who no longer fucking lives. That's fucked up. There's something wrong here. Something is not being fucking, I don't know what to do. Training. Something. But you don't fucking shoot somebody who doesn't come out of their car. Give me a fucking break now.
Get out of the car. Then get out. No, then get out. Get out of the fucking car. Get out of the car. Get out of the fucking.
I mean, if this woman was waving a gun and threatening the police or whatever, okay. That's a really bad thing to do. But she's a confused, high, drunk fucking woman, young, who doesn't get the consequences of this. Now she's dead. Seriously. I'll play it one more time. Watch it.
Out of the car. Out of the car. 7 back in service, 1828. Get out of the car. Then get out. No, then get out. Get out of the fucking car. Get out of the car. Get out of the fucking car. Get out of the car.
This is not a solution. The first thing you should do as an officer is not pull out your fucking gun and start shooting. One more time. This woman is dead now because she wouldn't get out of the car. Oh my God. End of the fucking world.
Back in service, 1828. Get out of the car. Then get out. No, then get out. Get out of the fucking car. Get out of the car. Get out of the fucking.
I think I've made my point. There is a problem with police in this country. I don't know where this was. Was it Ohio? Not sure where the hell, wherever it was. Police need to be trained. The last fucking resort. The last thing you do is you pull out your gun and start shooting. In this case, the first thing they did was pull out their gun and kill this woman. Fucking bullshit. Bullshit. These men, the shooter especially, should be held on first-degree murder charges. There is absolutely no fucking... And I sympathize with the police. Don't get me wrong. I know there's some weird shit and occasionally bad things happen. This is fucking obvious. There is no other reason. There's nothing here that would require you to pull out your fucking weapon and shoot and kill this person. She's going to drive off with her fucking ham sandwich she stole from Kroger's. Who gives a shit? Oh, well, she was trying to run me over. Then jump the fuck out of the way and call the next police officer down the fucking road. Give me a fucking break. Stop it. This is not what you need to do. You do not come in, shoot, and ask questions later. No. No. Anyway, I am going to go to bed. I will see you guys later. Bye-bye. See you.